That was weird. Is it working? Are we good? Okay. Cool. I had to restart it. I got an error the first time I tried to go live. That was odd. Huh. How's everybody doing? Happy Sunday. It is Sunday, March 9th, 2025. And we are going to be having some more fun, hopefully. Hopefully. Let me delete that live stream. Okay. There we go. I think we're good. Oh boy. So the clocks have sprung forward. Yes, we lost an hour of sleep last night. I don't like it. I wish they would stop doing that. Honestly, what I need to do is I need to go back to Arizona where they don't acknowledge daylight savings times. That's what I need to do. Is daylight savings times just like a United States thing? Like, do they do that in Europe or the UK or Asia or anywhere else, literally? Australia? Like, is it... No one likes it? I don't really understand the point of it. Some states don't even participate. I know. Back when I lived in Arizona, they never did it, and it was really nice. I don't really... It's for farmers. Okay. Jordy, I can barely hear you. Is my mic low? Can you guys hear me okay? I did adjust the sensitivity. I did adjust the sensitivity a couple days ago. But no one complained yesterday or the day before. So, I don't know. Is it okay? It's outdated. I always thought daylight savings time was a little strange, and I wish they would have started primary school a little bit later. I mean, waking up at like, God, when would I used to wake up? I would wake up at like 6:30. Like, I wouldn't be awake until like 10 or 11. I mean, those first few periods of primary school, like, I was never even really awake. Oh, God. The sound and picture are great. Okay. Well, awesome. Thank you for the feedback. So today is a reaction day. The past two live streams we have been covering Amberlynn's 3-hour live stream in which she was clapping back at everything that Beck has had to say recently. Today we are getting back to regularly scheduled programming. Amberlynn is not typically a live stream girly pop, so we are going to be taking a look at the uploads and catching up. It's nice to catch up. What's primary school? K through 12, or at least that's what I thought it was. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. Hello, everybody. Hello, GMO Moon. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. So how about we just get started? What do y'all think? What do you think? What are these ones titled? This, that, the other thing. Huge torrid haul, starting Weight Watchers, and suffering in silence. Okay, well, we know that the suffering in silence, excuse me, did not last very long because quite literally the day after she uploaded this video titled Suffering in Silence, she went live with the title Breaking My Silence. So, yeah, the silence did not really last. So, yeah. But regardless, we're going to take a look at this vlog because why not? Shirts. Let's start from the beginning. Oh my God, this goes all the way back to February 25th. Amberlynn, you have to quit doing this. This is, I mean, really, what is the point of this? You are a drama channel. You are a here today, gone tomorrow, things are exciting, things are no longer exciting situation type deal. You should not be responding to drama or having a dialogue with your audience from 2 weeks ago. The one that we watch after this, she's going to bitch us out for Dalton. Does anyone remember Dalton? Remember that? Like, that kid on FaceTime, Tone Pecs? That's been a meme for like 4 years now. She's just now addressing Tone Pecs. I don't know why she continues to do this. She thinks that she's ahead because she's uploading and scheduling videos in advance, but you're actually behind, because if your channel is very focused on like what you're doing today or the day prior, then you shouldn't be addressing stuff from 2+ weeks ago. This is a bad decision in my opinion, but I don't know. Whenever Amberlynn is presented with 2 options in life, she always goes with the wrong one. So here we are, February 25th. I don't even remember what was going on back then, but whatever. Amberlynn in real time, everyone, from 3 weeks ago. Weird. Earn Blue, thank you so much for 14 months on Twitch. One of our few 14-monthers coming in hot. I really appreciate you being around for so long, Earn. Thank you for modding. JB, hello, first super chat ever. I watch you nightly. Thank you so much for sending that in, JB. I really appreciate you being here every day. Thank you. All right, guys, you ready? Are you ready? Yeah. All right, here we go. February 25th. Torrid Hall, Weight Watchers, suffering in silence, but being extremely loud.
It is February 25th, and welcome to a new vlog. So I'm just getting ready for the day. So I just want to say thank you guys like so much lately for the support. It genuinely means the world to me, more than you know. I know there's like rumors going around that I faked having COVID. How do you fake a test like that? And how do you...
I don't remember anyone saying that. I mean, I'm pretty well versed in what the community thinks and what the community's saying and how the community feels. I don't ever remember anyone saying she faked COVID. And you know what? For someone that wants to be less drama-oriented on their channel, you don't acknowledge every little rumor or every little accusation that's made about you. I mean, really, she's starting to beat her face here. And she's saying, so yeah, people are saying, like, obviously you want people to say stuff about you. Obviously you want people to talk about you. People who don't want to be talked about, people who don't want to be involved in stuff, they don't say shit like this. They don't intervene and, make their voice known. Look at Jade. Jade is an excellent example of out of sight, out of mind. I don't want anything to do with this. I don't engage myself in this because I truly don't want to be involved. Yeah, so like there's people saying that, I don't know, like I faked COVID, so I guess that I'm going to respond to this. Like, why? Okay. All right, Amber, respond. Go ahead.
You fake going to the hospital. I was also tested at the hospital, so that also came back positive. But that video of me going to the hospital actually doesn't even go up until tomorrow. And I have been...
Actually, you know why she does this? She does this because she thinks if she can prove the haters wrong on one thing, they're wrong about everything. Well, look, the haters just got done saying that I had COVID. That I didn't have COVID. They just got done saying that I faked having COVID, that I wasn't at the hospital, that my mom never drove me. I took an ambulance and I faked having the ambulance. Like, you know why she does this? She dispels all of the rumors that are easily provable to make it look like she's snapping back at us in a correct way when we actually come with her with actual, So like when we come at her with like, I don't know, the shit that's been going on lately with the banking and Beck and the inheritance and Choosy and all that other stuff. She thinks like, oh, well, look at all this stupid shit that they say about me. I proved them wrong about the COVID. So like all this other stuff too, like they just spew shit. It's all wrong. It's all fake. She thinks that if she can cast a little bit of doubt on like stupid shit, everything is fake. Not the case, hon.
I'm trying to make my videos have more days inside of one vlog so I can like catch up a little quicker because I have been extremely behind. Well, I like to say ahead. The more ahead I am, that just means the more filming I've done. So at one point I was like 15 days.
Yeah, no, this isn't ahead. This is you being behind. Because we don't want to see shit from February 25th. I mean, we barely want to watch as is, let alone from 3 weeks ago. No one's talking about Dalton anymore.
Ahead, so it just means I was filming a lot because my schedule is to upload every other day regardless of how much I film. So I made kind of like a big purchase last night and my bank was like, fraud is happening, and I was like, no, it's not. So I had to call the fraud number, let them know everything's okay. Like, that was literally me. I love that the bank that I have is like so diligent on that though, because I would hate for someone to be like using my card that shouldn't be. Obviously, like, anyone
Yeah, it's not a good feeling for others to take your money, huh, Amber?
would hate that. So I thought I figured it all out, but then I woke up this morning with emails from subscription services saying update your payment info because it's not going through. So I was like, what in the world is happening right now? So obviously I ended up calling the bank again, and
Yeah, I have a $900 charge trying to come through from AliExpress. Is this correct? Yeah. Yeah, I have a $1,400 order from Etsy for croc charms. Was this you? Can you confirm? Yeah, that was me.
hopefully we got it all figured out. So I made a purchase on Amazon just to like test it out, and it did go through. I just get so stressed when it comes to like anything having to do with me calling customer service of any kind. Just a little bit.
Oh, because she's shy. She's dainty and shy. I just get a little bit nervous talking on the phone. I do. I just think that that's hysterical. Amberlynn will bitch out people, manipulate them to no end in private, but as soon as she has to talk to like a financial representative or a sales associate, a cashier, oh, ooh woo. Dainty and shy, everybody.
Bit of phone anxiety, if you will. I'm trying to decide if I want.
Phone anxiety. Do you think that that's a symptom of long COVID? I don't know. Has she mentioned this before? Being nervous to talk on the phone? Phone anxiety? Anybody? Anybody? Who remembers this? Yeah, she can't do makeup at all. I mean, I don't know anything about makeup. Makeup seems to, just because of the people I cover on my channel, makeup seems to be like a peripheral topic that seems to rear its head every now and then. But what I have been seeing lately is Amberlynn is giving Neapolitan ice cream realness. I don't know what's going on. I mean, even down here, you can see it. I mean, whatever. You know what? She called me pale, so this is fair game. I mean, look, like she's vanilla ice cream over here, and then she's like Jersey Shore. I don't know what's going on. And then if she were to pull up her sleeve like this, her forearm would be gray or some other type of color. I don't know, girl.
I want to do like long, thick winged eyeliner. If I just want to do something like gentle, short, and to the point. All right, you guys. So I just did some things around my apartment, and now I am about to live stream. So today is my 5th live stream membership. I have to be live in a minute and a half.
Oh, for Christ's sake. Is she just going to show us live stream clips again? Notice, guys, the vlogs are getting longer. That's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence that Amberlynn is now routinely uploading every other day 18-minute long episodes. Views are down. When views are down, that means money's down. You know how to increase money when you're getting less views? Duration. Whereas before, we were getting 8-minute vlogs where she could run the mid-roll ad. we're now getting 18-minute vlogs because she can run the mid-roll ad. She can run another ad at the 16-minute mark. She can run more ads. You're watching for longer, so she's making more money. And this is the longest time in a while that Amberlynn has stuck to uploading every other day like this. It's been a while since we've seen Every Other Day Lynn.
I hope I make it in time. I just came back from the dumpster, so all right, I'm gonna title this one Hello Beautiful.
She looks like she just got back from the dumpster. Zing. No, that one wasn't zing. No, zing needs to be more harsh. I don't even know if that was a bad. I don't even know if that was a mean. That was kind of PG. That was just, yeah, I don't know. That was kind of like not nice. Can we do like another tier? Like bad, mean, zing, and then like not nice. That was just not nice. I don't know. Her hair is kind of giving like sex hair. You know how like in movies people will like leave out of a bedroom, or like they'll hurry out of like a room that they weren't supposed to be in, and their hair will be like all a mess because they just got done fucking. But I think that this is like sex hair meets unwashed grease. So I think that she kind of like fluffed it up and ruffled it a little bit to make it look like sex hair, because it's pairing with the red lip. And you know that the red lip in girl world is always grounds for a bold statement. Whenever Chantal is ready to bitch out her audience, red lip. When Amberlynn is feeling herself, or she's ready to put on sexy Lynn for us, red lip. The red lip is like an omen in girl world. Look for it.
Full stream queens, because you guys are all beautiful if you're watching, and I just want to say thank you so much for being a part of my memberships. So I'm going to set this up and then I'll show you guys a few clips from it. Not the highlights, not the lowlights, just random clips. So I haven't been doing cameos while healing. It turns out I'm pregnant. Oh my God, congratulations. I know a lot of people were coming for me about, oh my God, she's like putting...
She's not showing us highlights. She's not showing us lowlights, because that would constitute effort. She would need to go in, watch her stream, pinpoint all of the moments that were worth cropping out or were actually interesting or entertaining, and then copy and paste them. If she does it randomly, it's less effort. Oh, well, you know, all right, let me just go to like 23 minutes, 50 seconds. All right, let's do this for a minute. All right, 1 hour, 4 minutes, 10 seconds. All right, let's do this for 30 seconds. So it's easier, it's quicker, it's faster, lazy. All roads lead to lazy.
Trash in a journal. It's like a whole phenomenon. I didn't make it up. Like, I did not make that up. A lot of people think I'm trolling when I'm not, and then a lot of people think I'm serious when I'm trolling. But I guess that's my fault, huh? I like to hang out with my mom because I lost so much time, like as a kid, as a teenager, as a young adult, like so much time. So I kind of...
Oh, here she goes again. I lost out on so much time with my mom because she had a crippling drug addiction and she was strung out. And I'm surprised that she doesn't take an opportunity here to tell us a story about one of the nightmare episodes that she had living with her mom before she went into foster care. Amberlynn loves to take opportunities to tell us about that because she can play victim, she can make her mom feel bad, and she thinks that she can win over the audience this way. It comes to a point where the audience has heard this so many times where we just say, you know what, girl, I'm sorry that you went through that. No child should have to go through that. But you're in your 30s now. I mean, do you want to start, like, I don't know, moving on from that trauma instead of using it as leverage for everything? I mean, not everything can be a shield. Not everything can be your get out of jail free card. Not everything can be your Willy Wonka chocolate factory golden ticket. Just, I don't know, move on. I swear to God, if I ever hear the story again about the string around the brother's neck and how Hero Lynn came out of nowhere and saved the day, we're going back to Eugenia.
And just like do what she wants to do, and she loves a good bingo moment. I'm not gonna lie, that's like her thing. It's the delirium. Is that a word? What is your top 3 favorite Gaga songs? Paper Gangster. I feel like it's so underrated. I love Paper Gangster. Do you like Trump? No. Do you still talk to Dalton? Oh my God, wait, stop right now. How do you know about Dalton? I am beyond confused. How do you feel about Elon Musk? I think he's like a...
I don't know if Alexis uploaded this. Did she upload her video? Let's look. Why not? Okay, so hello, beautiful stream queens. When was this? And I want to see when Alexis uploaded her video. I mean, not that this really matters, but if Amberlynn's going to act like she doesn't know about the Dalton thing. What was this? Hello, beautiful stream queens? Okay, 11 days ago. So that was February 25th. Alexis uploaded that Dalton video on exposing Amberlynn's sneaky link.
Hello.
Was that on the 25th as well? Oh, that was on the same day. So I don't remember what time of day she uploaded it. Alexis uploaded that video 1 hour before she went live. Oh. I think she saw it. Amberlynn sees everything. Amberlynn reads everything. She's always in the know. How do you guys know about Dalton? What the hell?
A robot. I sound drunk. I'm telling you, my jaw was on the floor. Maturity finds you and you learn people's boundaries. I am vaccinated against COVID. Yes, I've been vaccinated and boosted multiple times. I love editing. I love it. Reaction channels blocked you? Why? Like, I've always been the type of person that like goes through fixations. I've been like that forever. Like, I become like manic fixated over things and then I just stop. So I do that for 2 hours straight nonstop. Wait, that looked really wrong. Oh my God, someone messaged me and said, just FYI, Rosie has a chat in her Discord dedicated to you. She snipes your members only lives. Rosie, your obsession is real. Hello, girl.
Rosie. Rosie's the one that like Amberlynn accused of having a crush on Emily, right? She's still like kind of circling girl world. She's like in orbit a little bit still. All right.
Is that on the 2025 bingo card? Like, I kind of... Sorry, I randomly just got hungry. Like, disapproving Lynn. What does that mean, disapproving? I guess I could get out a dictionary. I don't have a dictionary, actually. I went to the Redwood Forest for a field trip. One of the best experiences.
Hungry. Sorry, I'm hungry. JB, thank you. Zinka Cat, hello Zinka Cat. Had to share my union is officially on strike. Ooh, good luck to you guys. Exciting or terrifying, I'm not sure. Julia Rose, hello. So glad to be here. Much love. Much love back to you, Julia Rose. Thank you so much. Babby Babs, hello. Missed last night, but I'm here now. Hoping I don't miss too much. Also, I love when you say bitch. It's my new vocal stem. Oh my God. Thank you, Babby. Hope you have a good weekend, hon. Well, what's left of it anyway. Amber cease and desist letter, thank you. My husband has the flu. Between that and the time change and having 4 kids, I'm beat. I'm ready for fat girl drama. Oh gosh. I've always heard that husbands act super dramatic when they're sick. It's like women, the wives, like they're the ones picking up the pieces. They're the ones like going through like literal hell. They have a sinus infection. They have a migraine, but like they're still doing everything. And then the husband gets like a little cold and it's like, oh. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. I hope that things clear up for you guys soon. Demon Pig, thank you. Before it got nuked, someone said in the Amberlynn Reddit that her exes were unionizing. Love from Canada. Oh my God, was that the strike that Zinka Cat was referring to just a moment ago? We're going on strike. Krusty Krab is unfair. Amberlynn is in there.
Of my life. Oh my God. Your girl has not lost members. She has gained over 30 since I've been on here.
Pounds, maybe. Zing. Little zing.
Thank you. How did that even... What? I'm lost. Sometimes I hear water in the walls. People say that I check myself out, so let me just do that real quick.
Ooh, a paranormal Lynn arc would be fun. If she, like, thought that her apartment was haunted, we could have fun with that. Amberlynn with a Ouija board, accidentally, like, summoning a demon. Honestly, I think that that demon would be afraid of her, more so than the other way around.
I'm giving model. That's gonna be in my vlog. Like, what is happening right now? We have a whole telenovela. Do you guys ever forget how fat I really am? I got
No.
banned from Jordy's stream supporting you. Ugh, I'm sorry. I'm not surprised they can't handle it.
Oh. Did y'all hear that? I got banned from Jordy's stream. Oh, I'm not surprised they can't handle it. Did you hear that, y'all? We can't handle Ambabies. We can't handle pro-Amber rhetoric. Oh my god. Well, here's what I'll have to say about that. This is obviously not a pro-Amberlynn channel. We're not going to roll out the red carpet for Ambabies whenever they want to pop in here. If you come into a body of water that is full of piranhas, I mean, expect to be bit. So, I mean, kind of just like, if you want to find your people, there are people out there. There are like pro-Amber, like the anti-reaction channels, like the people who hate reaction channels, the pro-Amber, the pro-foodie. Like, those people are out there. You just need to find your people. I mean, if you want to come in here and you want to spar with us and you want to fight with us and everything, I don't encourage my moderators, and I will never block anyone for having a civil disagreement with me. I mean, if you're coming in here and you're spewing like hate speech and shit like that, I mean, yeah, you might find yourself on the blocked list. But I mean, if you just want to come in here and be like the unpopular opinion, by all means, pro-Amber people, come on in. There's a spot for you too. Imagine supporting a beaten. Oh God. Amber would never. I don't know, y'all. We can't handle it. They can't handle the truth. You think Tom Cruise could do a sequel of A Few Good Men, A Few Good Girls? You can't handle the truth. Forget piranhas. I'm a crocodile out to get a hippo. I don't know, girl. Hippos are tough. I think a hippo could take down a crocodile or two. Maybe you want to do a different analogy. Lesbian. Lesbian. Huh. I don't know. Well, this chat, listen, y'all. Y'all were just accused of having thin skin. How does that make you feel? Thin skin chat. Lori, our moderator, said, I timed out an Ambaby who was being homophobic, attacking Jordy. It was a one-day timeout. Like, that's the thing. If you're gonna, like, if you just come in here and you disagree with us, you're not gonna get banned. Like, if you want to come in here and be pro-Amber, you're not gonna be banned. If you come in here and you say hateful shit, you say racist shit, you say homophobic, transphobic, like, you're gonna get banned. But yeah, just ordinary run-of-the-mill opinion. Okay, sure. I don't encourage mods to block that. Demon Pig, thank you. Marin Elise, hi Marin. Can you say hi, Lauren Francis? We love you, Jordy. Okay. I feel like you just baited me. I don't know. I might be like overthinking this, but like that last name in Girl World means something. So like, are you like gonna take that soundbite and send it to who I think you're sending it to? I'm probably just overthinking it. Hello there, Lauren. NPC, thank you. Les Party, like she's $9.99. Yeah. We need Prince to resurrect and do a $9.99 sequel. Rice Noodles, hey. In Soviet Russia, Amber eats bear and feeds Emily. Oh my gosh. Amberlynn versus a bear. I don't know. She's got hibernating down.
What does that mean? You remind me of the cutest doll ever. I love a surgeon. Like what? Like you're like magic. She's giving model. Like is she a model? Like what the fuck? All right, you guys. We have a very big torrid haul. So let's get into it. All right, first things first. I like a really big, cozy cardigan or sweater. So I got this size 6, super adorable blue cardigan sweater with these Cupid. Definitely not Cupid. I was trying to say cute flowers. Sorry, I'm slap happy.
Oh, I thought those were eggs. Oh my god. Okay, they're flowers. All right, that makes more sense. I'm like, she's getting eggs on a sweater? Eggs.
Y'all noticed that in my live stream. I am just like on lack of sleep, but you know, that's fine. Oh my god, this is so freaking cute. That's about as low as my tripod.
This looks like something an elementary school art teacher would wear. And that's fine.
Goes, but look how adorable.
Oh, doesn't cover the shelf though. She doesn't like clothes that don't cover the shelf. She likes when it drapes over the shelf. Did you see how she was able to pull the cardigan forward like that? And it kind of accentuated what should be her waist. She doesn't like that. She likes when it covers the... Honestly, if Amberlynn took after Chantal, that would probably be the best thing for her, because I could so see Amberlynn rocking an abaya.
Low as my tripod goes, but look how...
Yeah, this right here. She doesn't like when the cardigan pulls up like this. She doesn't really like when she's like... I hate to use this word, but really this is what it is. She's like cinched. It's She likes when it all drapes down like a gigantic blanket.
Adorable.
But it's hard to find clothes like that like are big in the back, but also not too big. Because I mean, these sleeves are too big for her. They're too long. But I don't know. I mean, really, to fit all her dimensions, you would need to custom tailor all her clothes.
It's such like a cozy fit. I just like being warm. That is like so cute. I cannot stand it. Oh no. I just dropped a Lego. How depressing is that? My poor Lego is all broke. I guess we'll worry about it later because I have a haul to film. Oh my god, this is so soft. So I also got this in a size 6.
I guess we'll just deal with that later because I'm already standing, so we're getting this filming over with.
It is just a spaghetti strap tee. It's gray with...
Oh, a snake. How fitting. A snake on a snake. Too easy. Lindsay Barner, thank you. Daylight savings originated for farmers so they would have more light to work the fields, but it's pointless now since farmers make a small portion of the population, and the technology we have, they don't even need natural light. Time to phase it out. I wish we'd do away with it. I really do. Thank you, Lindsay. Juniper, thank you. Back in the States, back to keep up with the girls. For sure, so fat. For being so fat, they sure do move fast. I know, I always say that about the girls. For having such boring lives, they sure do have a lot going on. I mean, you would not imagine that somebody that spends 23 hours a day on a couch would have this much drama going on. But lo and behold, thank you so much, Juniper. Welcome back. I hope you had a nice trip. Thank you so much for gifting a subscription to Lakaya as well. Lakaya, our lovely channel artist. Welcome, welcome, Lakaya. Miss Caffeine, hello. First comment and super chat. Usually the replay gang, but I have the next 2 days off. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate, Caffeine. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you being here. Let's get some cup of coffee emojis in the chat for Miss Caffeine's 2 days off. Why the hell not?
Black snake and leaves. If you guys don't know anything about me, I love a snake. Size 6. I just got this black t-shirt that says tragic on it. You don't need an explanation. Again, size...
That was actually funny. See, that was actually funny. I'll give her that. I'll give her that. That was funny. Holding up a big black t-shirt that says tragic, no explanation needed. That was funny. Because, I mean, if you saw a quarter-ton woman barreling down the sidewalk in public and they were wearing the word tragic across their chest, I appreciate self-awareness. And that's rare with her.
Size 6. I got this checkered sweater. It's supposed to be like over the shoulder, so it's supposed to like go down to here. Sweater. I thought this was super cute. So I'll try some of these on later or in a different video. I don't know. Again.
Oh, she's losing stamina. I wanted to see the picnic table draped across her body. Out of any of them, that's the one I wanted to see her try on the most. She didn't want to try. Why didn't she try on the picnic table one? It's so wide. I know. When she said off the shoulder, I said, let's see about that.
Size 6. I like to say the sizes in case you are a girly pop with a similar body to mine. I got another sweater.
Aw, that's really thoughtful of Amber. She likes to tell us that each piece is 6X in case there are any other 6X torrid wearing girly pops in the chat that want to see how this looks. Wow.
It's literally about to be spring and the cold weather is leaving, but I never heard anyone to still wear a sweater in the spring. So this is Mean Girls collaboration. Why are you so obsessed with me? Oh, did they send me? Hold on. Did I?
Huh. Double the tragedy.
Accidentally pay for 2 tragic shirts. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to look at the receipt. I am such an idiot. We have the receipt in my hand, folks. I accidentally bought 2 freaking tragic shirts. One of those was almost $40. So I just spent $80 on 2 t-shirts. Like I never...
$40 for a t-shirt? I really haven't gone clothes shopping in a very long time. I need to though. I need to start giving y'all new tank tops. I mean, like the same gray one with the black border and like the red one and the sky blue one. We need to get some new up in here. $40 though? Oh my God. I mean, granted, I've never shopped at Torrid before, but I didn't think it was like a high-end store. But you know what? You are paying for more fabric, so it makes sense. Because I've seen, like, if you buy, like, a 2X, you usually have to, like, add on a few dollars. So, I mean, shit, if you're buying a 6X, I mean, yeah. And Joann Fabrics going out of business probably doesn't help this. Yeah, it's a lot of fabric. Yeah, $40, damn. It's expensive to be fat. It is.
Mess up like that. Oh my God, how did I...
$3,000 a month on DoorDash, $40 t-shirts. I mean, all the health complications that come with being fat. It's expensive to be fat. But they do have fat privilege. Don't ever forget about the fat privilege. I don't have a built-in armrest on my body. They do.
Not notice. And then I got a dress, which is a size 4, because I like to wear their dresses in a size 4. So I thought this was super adorable. Again, I'm not like always a floral girly. Like it's really hit or miss. It's usually a miss. But this, I was like, it's kind of a hit. Like, if
$40 is not expensive for a t-shirt. You know what? When I went to the beach last year, I remember going in gift shops and seeing t-shirts were like $27.99. I don't know if I'm just like still living in the 2010s mentally, but $27.99 for a t-shirt. Like, just like an ordinary t-shirt that said like, you know, like Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Like, I was... Like, really? $27.99 for that? I guess, I mean, I guess shit's just expensive anymore. But, I mean, maybe that just goes to show I haven't gone clothes shopping in a hot minute. If it's not $20, I'm not buying it. Oh, boy. $40 is expensive? I mean, I think it is. I think it is.
If this looks good on me, I'm gonna be super happy about that. All right, the rest of the things I got are just a bunch of underwear. And again, size 6. I am a bigger girl in a bigger body. If this makes you uncomfortable, I'm very sorry. You should...
Oh, hey, look, it's all of you. all of the thin-skinned, can't think for themselves sheep. What would be funny is if she pulled up a big bloomer after this that had zombies on it.
Probably click out now. But we have some sheep on gray panties with black lace. We have a pink pair with this really
Whoa. This is giving Big House on the Prairie.
cute floral design, again hit or miss, and this is kind of hit with some baby blue lace, a black pair with just some black lace, a black pair with purple bows and purple lace. Like, look how adorable. Black pair with gray bows. So these are literally everything. Black mesh.
Oh, sheer panties. Oh, in the back and in the front. My humps, they got you.
Mesh and baby blue mesh with freaking bows. Like, okay, I've always been a bow girly. And then here we just have some nude and black bow mesh with polka dots.
I guess that this can be so Emily can have something to look at when she's getting suffocated. This is thoughtful of her to buy sheer panties. Huh.
Dots. Last but not least, we just have a pink pair with those cute
Pink Panty Club. Amber's gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Panty Club down in West Oklahoma. White Nervosa, thank you for your Prime subscription. Chelsea, hey Chelsea. Normally replay gang, but I caught you. I look forward to your streams so much. They brighten my days. You're hilarious. Les Slush. We are Les Slushing tonight. Thank you, Chelsea. I appreciate you sending that in. Uma. Hi, Uma. Thank you for 2 months. The gym I go to was acquired by a chain called Choosy Fitness. Their slogan is Choose Kindness. Every time I see the sign, I think of Choosy. Choose Fitness. Oh, my God. That's funny. Thank you, Uma. Just imagine the skids. Okay. Who is this haul for? I don't know, y'all. I mean, is Emily still in the mix? I want Emily back. I do. I said it last night. I want Emily. Emily is the most fun that I personally have had in the Amberverse throughout the entirety of me covering her. Season 5, I started reacting during a very boring time. I feel like I did the best I could with it, but I had a lot of fun with Emily. I did. I don't want it to end. Oh, God. Dalton and Emily. I know. Maybe the Polly rumors are true. Maybe Jade did wear off on her. Polly Lynn. Jordy, all you did was complain. I know, but like I wanna re-complain. How dare she feed Amberlynn like this? This is disgusting that someone would have this kind of fetish. She needs to get the hell away from Amberlynn. This is dangerous. Well, wait a second. I think if it were anyone else, I would write it off. Like, it's not worth the entertainment value, but it's Amberlynn. It's like, I really don't care if bad things happen to bad people. Ooh. Oh, God. It's like the green stop sign. I think I've pulled this up before. The green stop sign. This is really how I feel when it comes to Emily. Yeah. This is exactly how I feel about having Emily on our cast. Did I see Fupa window curtains? Fupa window curtains? I don't know what you're talking about. Deborah Kirk, thank you. Amber is as dainty as Jack the Ripper. Love the top, Jordy. We can see more of your porcelain creaminess. I think that that's the first time. Honestly, I don't look this pale in person. There is like a overhead light shining on me, and I'm looking in the viewfinder right now. I look like vampire. I do. Chantal's not wrong, but in person, I don't look like this. Like it's not like I'm not this porcelain, or at least I don't think anyway. I don't know. A few of you have seen me in person. Can you vouch for this? In-person people that have met me. Have thoughts? What are your thoughts? Classic what a pale person says. Oh my god. So now I'm just like, I'm faking it. Jordy's deal. Why would I be using filters? If anything, I would go back to the orange camera. Carissa Marshall, thank you. The next thing you know, she'll start advertising her cameos like Foodie to make the video longer. Also, Foodie made a new cameo advertisement. It's kind of funny. Happy Sunday. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we need to do Foodie. In the next few days, I want to do Foodie. We need to catch up. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate you being here on Sunday night.
Heart rhinestones on the side and some lace. Hello. So it is February 26th. So I wanted to show you guys that I finally got these in the mail. I want to keep my therapy like sacred to myself because I just feel like sometimes I overshare and sometimes I undershare, and then that leaves holes for people to fill in themselves. And I just don't want to do that with therapy. But I do want to talk about my experience with BPD because it is a huge part of my life and I suffer every single freaking day. So by a therapist, I was actually suggested these books, which is really weird to me because this has been highly suggested from quite a few of you who have BPD. So this has been in my wish list on Amazon for I can't even tell you how long. It is the Borderline Personality Disorder Workbook by Daniel J. Fox. So it's an integrative.
You know what this reminds me of? I mean, she's like showing us her little textbooks or whatever. But remember when Amberlynn was taking college courses? Or she was taking a college, like she was taking one course. Whatever happened to that? Does anyone else remember this? I don't even remember when it was. I mean, it's definitely like within the last year and a half. But remember she told us she was like randomly taking a college course? She never followed up on that. I don't even know if she told us what college course it was, but she said that she was enrolled in some class. She probably failed. Yeah. I don't know. Just unfinished plot lines that never got finished. Unfinished that never got finished. Shiny, thank you so much. Hello to you.
Program to understand and manage your BPD. It's a step-by-step guidance to help you balance emotions, improve relationships, challenge negative thoughts.
Yeah. A psychology course. Yeah, it was a psychology course. Whatever happened with that? Oh, there she goes again with that earphone.
And beliefs.
She's with Emily. Who else would she be talking to? Really, who else would she be talking to? DoorDash customer support? This is Emily.
Go beyond your BPD and reclaim your life. And then this one is self-directed DBT skills. It's a 3-month DBT workbook where you regulate intense emotions and create lasting change with dialectical behavior therapy by Kiki Felling and Elliot Weiner. Okay. So in therapy, I'm doing EMDR, but I really want to do DBT. So since these were like recommended to me by actual professional, I really want to give them a go. And I want to share some of these workbook pages with you guys. I'm gonna be shy. I'm gonna be embarrassed, but...
Oh, shy and dainty. Ooh, woo.
I want to be transparent and I want to open up about something I struggle with.
Amber, you will never be transparent. You will never be transparent. Those 6X lace panties, okay, maybe they will be transparent. You will never be transparent.
And something I've struggled with since literally, I know for sure, like in high school, like I still suffered with the symptoms that I suffer with now, like 16 years old. And I've had stages in life where it's been drastically worse, and then other stages in life where it has calmed down a little bit. But having this be something that I have for sure struggled with for like 2 decades, like, ugh, it's hard, it's heavy. And it's like, I can't imagine my life being any different because this has been my normal. And that's weird for me because it's not everyone's normal. Like the way that I feel and handle things and act, etc. Like this is not everyone's normal. Like I've always known there was something wrong, but it's like I could never figure it out until borderline personality disorder was literally diagnosed by a psychologist and my jaw was on the floor. Because I can't even tell you how many people told me like, Amberlynn, you're borderline, you're borderline. I'm like, no, I'm not. Like I would get literally defensive about it, but it's nothing to be ashamed of. Yes, some of my actions are very shameful and things that I truly regret, but now it's my job to fix that. So this is the new build that I'm currently doing, and
Oh, hey, this looks like Dalton's car. Remember Dalton's whip? Let me make you my passenger princess baddie and drive you around in my whip. You think that she did this for him?
I don't think I've been this excited for one in a very long time. I will say it's super hard. I am on step 28 and this is what I have so far. I want to give you guys random updates on this because it's going to be hectic. I have been working on this for a while and that is literally all I've got done. So that Lego that I just showed you guys that I'm doing is 3,300 pieces. Well, more than that. Like that's crazy. But I want to show you guys one that I just completed that was crazy. And I call all building things Lego, even though they're not all Lego brand. It's just easier for me to say that, but they're just builds. So this is...
Yeah, I want to get you coffee ice cream. Let me take you to DQ Shoddy in my new whip. This looks like Foster's home for imaginary friends. Maybe all of Amberlynn's alter egos can live inside of this.
This is the last one I did because I have just like too much time on my hands recently. This one was crazy because there's wires all in it and things hooking to things because this is one that like lights up. I don't really care about that aspect. I haven't even charged it. So you're supposed to like charge it in this little spot back here. I haven't charged it yet, but this one was intense, very complicated.
Oh my God, look. There's an animal at the back door. You can't make this shit up. Look, watch when she pans this contraption around. You can see the animal at the back door.
But this one was...
Look at this. I can't tell if this is a cat or a dog, but yeah, this is par for the course with Amberlynn. The dog at the back door outside. We found rarity. No, that's not funny. That's not funny. Huh? Yeah. The pet outside is very on par for Amberlynn, though.
Intense. Very complicated, but very fun. I love the complicated ones, but I'm telling you that car that I'm building right now is even more complicated than this was. So if anyone's curious about this one, the brand is fun.
If Twinkie's next, oh. I would adopt Twinkie. I would FFG Twinkie. I would FFG Twinkie.
Hole, and this one in particular is the Cyberpunk Neon City, and it does come with 2 booklets. Honestly, I'm finding a lot of different types of brands that the quality is very good, just like the brand Lego. All right, you guys, so we need to talk. Ever since I got COVID and I was just like trapped in my apartment, I don't know what happened, but I've been like in the twilight zone. And my mental health has not been good at all. I am suffering with things that I do not talk about. I will tell you that. And I have greatly turned to food. Like I ordered the factor meals, they're great, but I find myself still wanting ice cream.
Who would have thought Amberlynn, when presented with a stressor in life, she turns to food.
And chips and, oh, I'll just order this burrito from this new Mexican restaurant that I like. Like, I still find myself doing that. I just haven't been watching what I've been eating. I haven't been weighing myself.
She really likes Mexican food, I've noticed. Like, especially. Out of, like, anything. You know how, like, Chantal's go-to is rice? Chantal, I mean, she'll sometimes eat a pile of rice that two men cannot shake hands over. Amberlynn, though, she loves a tortilla chip situation type deal. Loves Mexican food. Huh. I don't know. You think she's got a little bit of Mexican in her? Hasn't she said in the past that she's Portuguese? I don't know. Maybe that could be the new arc. Like she could do like Ancestry DNA or 23andMe and find out she has a little bit of Mexican in her. I don't know. Otherwise, though, I'll have to say Dora really let herself go. Mexican rice. Isn't her mom Latina? No, I think that the mom is Native American. Yeah, doesn't the mom have like, or no. People say she looks Native American. She does look Native American. I don't know. Maybe 23andMe could be fun. Although for her, it'd probably be like more like 39, but bad. Eggman, hey. Remember when, Lynn? Memba. Thank you, Egg. Willow Wren, thank you. Zing. Jordy, don't you know? Thank you, Willow. Twigs, thank you for 2 months, Twigs. You're keeping my mind busy tonight, have to say. Oh, I am so sorry to hear that, Twigs. Gaucho is a lovely boy. I'm sure that you guys had a lot of good memories together. Unfortunately, the cycle of life is cruel. That's just the way it goes. I'm sorry, Twigs. I hope you have a good night, hon. King Dee, hi. Man flu is a real norovirus. It's been proven. Oh. So it does affect genders differently? Huh. Today I learned. Thank you, King Dee. Mona Henry, thank you. Thoughts on Amberlynn saying that Snowflake is a cheater? I think it's just random hearsay that she read on one of the websites and she's just reiterating it. That's all I think that is. Pizza Kitty, hello. Please adopt phony into your one word zingers. Thank you. Phony. I always think of that scene from Family Guy when I see that word.
I haven't been caring. I don't even feel like I exist right now. So it's like I need to like snap out of it. So I have gone back and forth. I'm just like, what do I want to do? I am so conflicted. Like ever since I stopped semaglutide, I just haven't been caring. Like that's genuinely, literally full transparency.
Oh my God. She did not just hit us with a genuinely into a literally. Amberlynn, you didn't just do that. Did she just do that? Genuinely, literally. You know what would have been worse? If she would have went, genuinely, literally, it was so hectic, my jaw was on the floor. I mean, she would just combust into flames if she threw all 4 at us at once.
I haven't been caring. Like, that's genuinely, literally full transparency. I have not cared enough. I have cared more about, like,
Wow, what gave it away?
Emotionally eating. So I actually am going to be doing Weight Watchers, and I know I've done this 1,000 times before.
Oh my God. Wait, fucking Weight Watchers, girl. Fucking Weight Watchers. Every time she logs into her Weight Watchers portal, they always say like, oh, hey, welcome back. Girl, you're wasting your money. You're wasting your... The only thing that is going to help you at this point, Amberlynn, is medical supervision. You are that much of a lost cause. I used to say... I used to say that there were 2 options, Ozempic or some type of GLP that could help her. That could be an option. She always finds a way out of it. The only thing that's going to help at this point is the thing that helped Tammy Slayton, and that's medical intervention, inpatient. That's the only way that she's going to lose weight and keep it off. That's the only way. There's one way at this point, in my opinion. She's not going to do it with journals. She's not going to do it with Weight Watchers. She's not going to do it with the Lose It app. She's not going to do it with intuitive eating. She's not going to do it with identifying her triggers. She's not like, if those things would have helped her, and they can help other people, that's not the point I'm trying to make, but if they would have been able to help her, they would have by now, because she's tried everything a dozen times over. Your Weight Watchers attempt number 493 is not going to be the attempt that works. Inpatient. That's the only thing that's going to help you at this point. If you don't do inpatient, you're not going to lose weight.
But it's like, I feel like every time I go into Weight Watchers, I never actually follow it the way that I'm supposed to.
Oh, okay. So here's the caveat. Here's the way that she's viewing it. Well, yeah, Weight Watchers has never worked for me. I understand that. And but you know what? You know what's different this time? You know what is actually going to be like the difference? What's going to make the difference this time around? I never like actually followed the plan. I never did what they told me to do. So as long as I do what I'm told to do this time around, Weight Watchers is going to work. So I'm going to do Weight Watchers, I think. It's going to work this time. Like, girl, do your mental gymnastics floor routine. Convince yourself that re-upping your subscription to Weight Watchers is going to do you some good. Newsflash, it's not. We're going to be here 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks from now, and you're going to have some vlog. Guys, Weight Watchers just wasn't one. It wasn't for me. The type of format and the expectations that Weight Watchers has just isn't what I'm looking for. It doesn't work for me, and I need to do something that's going to work for me. So I'm going to try this new thing. Like, doesn't she get tired of going in the same circle over and over and over again? She has to be dizzy at this point. Jail or inpatient. She needs some type of like medical supervision or wired jaw. I mean, I have made the joke before, but I'm kind of like not kidding. Handcuffs and duct tape. Handcuffs and duct tape would do her leaps and bounds more than a Weight Watchers subscription ever could. Pizza Kitty, thank you again. Great Jojo, hello. Just got home from watching a grappling competition hosted by my man's gym. Now time for Jordy. Have a great night, girls. Thank you so much, Great Jojo. A grappling competition. Oh my gosh. Sounds intense. Thank you so much, Jojo. I hope you have a great weekend, or what's left of it. I should stop saying that. It's Sunday night. Asha, hi. Happy Monday from the office. Been a part of the replay gang, but happy to catch you live. Much love to you all. Oh, hey, an Australian girly pop. That cyclone didn't get you, did it? Thank you so much, Asha. I hope you have a great rest of your work day. Hectic Goral, thank you for 7 months. Really appreciate you being around for 7 months. Thank you.
Always make excuses, and I'm like, oh, they gave me too many points. And then that's triggering because I feel like I can eat whatever I want, which is true. I mean, that's what Weight Watchers is there for. It teaches you, like, you can eat whatever you want in moderation, but obviously the unhealthier foods are more points, while the healthy foods can be 0 points or just like really low points. So it is there to help with that. But like, I've always had this like weird thing about Weight Watchers where it's just like, I never followed it exactly right. I would tell myself, oh, they're giving me too many points. But then at the same time, I would be simultaneously eating way above how many points I was supposed to eat. Like, it was just...
Okay, so she's blaming Weight Watchers for it not working. No. Not because she didn't follow what they planned for her correctly. It's Weight Watchers' fault. You know what? This is making a lot of sense. Yeah. The multi-million-dollar company Weight Watchers, they're the ones that are at fault for why Amberlynn didn't lose weight, not the other way around. You know what? She's making a lot of sense here. They did. They allotted her too many points, and that gave her free reign to eat whatever she wanted. So that's why she put on weight. That's why Weight Watchers never worked. Honestly, yeah, I know. She really should. I mean, she has a lawyer now. Maybe she could take down Weight Watchers. She could get a big settlement. She'd never have to upload to YouTube again. It could be all fine and dandy for her. Yeah, Weight Watchers triggered her. I mean, it's just crazy that she's turned this into blaming Weight Watchers. That's probably why she's resubscribing to it then. If she knows that it doesn't work and she knows that she can blame them, then that's her way out. Well, when it doesn't work in 2 weeks from now... Honestly, I mean, when did she film this? February 26th? She's probably quit by now. Yeah, March 9th? What's that? Yeah. She's probably quit by now. Uh-huh. And she always eats the points plus more. Oh, God. Look at her damn arms. If you guys have never seen it, there is an episode shortly after she and Jade broke up in the summer of, what was that, 2022? 2020? Is that 2022? When did they break? Yeah, 2022, right? No, 2023. They broke up summer 2023. Sorry, brain fart. There is a episode of Amberlynn on the couch laughing and crying simultaneously, signing up for Weight Watchers because she's so upset that her relationship had just ended. She's so upset that she's 500 pounds, but she's also laughing because she knows that Weight Watchers is not going to be what makes her lose weight. But yet she's still signing up. So she's laughing. She's laughing and crying at the same time. It's a ridiculous video to watch. I encourage you to watch that one. Yeah, it was in like July of 2023. Go back and watch that one. It's good. It's good. Like it just shows Amberlynn's attitude toward Weight Watchers. The Ozempic lost its potency. Yeah, it's always their fault. Well, the Ozempic wasn't strong enough. Well, Weight Watchers gave me too many points. Well, that 20-piece and large fry walked itself into my mouth. I didn't want it. It grew legs and walked down my throat. Valentina, thank you. Her laugh makes me want to tear off my skin. Well, I'm sure that some people say that about mine, so no comment, but thank you, Valentina. Cupid, oh my god. Cupid's bow, thank you for 14 months. I saw a clip of Amberlynn telling the story of trying to watch Roseanne, but brothers cry too loud over the TV, so she stormed out, pissed off, yelling, "Shut up." Oh my god. Jeez. I know. She wants to watch underage Darlene in peace. Brothers, you need to calm down. Really very annoying, thank you. 60 inches equals 5 feet. Amber's height and weight. Thank you so much. Really very annoying. Nice to see you tonight. Yeah, I accidentally ordered $80 worth of DoorDash. I didn't even order the DoorDash. They just brought it to my door. What was I going to do? Not eat it? They brought it to me. That would be rude if they knocked and left food at my door. No, like seriously, check my banking. Actually, you can't. It's on Beck's phone. But no, like I didn't even order this.
This weird mental, psychological, wishy-washy weird thing that I was doing in my brain. And this time I'm simply not going to do it. I'm going to sign up. I'm going to do it accurately, and I'm gonna see how doing Weight Watchers accurately works for me. So I will do weigh-ins for you guys. I'm gonna do them once a week. Thursdays are gonna be my weigh-in days because I am starting tomorrow because today is Wednesday, tomorrow's Thursday, duh. So in my vlogs every Thursday, we will have a weigh-in, and I'll just like talk a little bit about how the week went, but obviously I'm gonna show that like in my vlogs as well, show like what I'm eating, how many points I get, etc, etc. But we'll get more into that when the time comes. This was just me announcing.
I'm kind of just tuning her out anytime she talks about weight loss because at this point I've come to the conclusion the only thing that's going to help her is inpatient. I mean, before the year is over, we will most likely see Amberlynn do more gimmicks like this. She'll get notebooks, she'll get journals, she'll get self-help books, she'll get a therapist, she'll get all these little things. She might even go back on Ozempic before the year is over, in all honesty. But I'm just kind of like having a hard time not tuning it out at this point because I know that it's all just gonna crash and burn. It's inpatient or 500 pounds. That's just the way it is for her. I think she's too hardwired at this point to fail.
Seeing your girls going back on Weight Watchers. I'm really just trying to all around work on so many things at one time. And I'm not gonna lie, I am getting overwhelmed. I know I'm not gonna be perfect. I am trying to like...
Perfect? Amber, you're not even close to adequate, let alone perfect. We had some gifted subscriptions come in. There was a single gifted subscription. It was like Camco. I think it was Cam. Thank you so much for doing that, Camco. I think I got the username right. We also had Harley Quinn send in 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much, Harley Quinn. Really appreciate the gifted memberships, guys. If there one runs earlier than that, I do apologize, but they don't show up on my freaking Streamlabs. I'm sorry. I suck. I do. Harley Quinn, thank you so much. Let's get some clown emojis in the chat for Harley Quinn. Thank you. Not calling you a clown. I'm like making a play on words with Harlequin. Who said perfect was the bar? I mean, how about we start with like not having like gray fingers? Like, how about that? Like, let's just do like the bare minimum, you know? Rice noodles, thank you. Our skin might be thin, but it's thinner than amber. Ooh, zing, rice noodles. Thank you. Nikita, hi. Oh, so that's what happened to Nikita Dragon. Let the Amber supporters show their support for her with red super chats only. That will work, we promise. Well, yeah, that's what what's his face did the other night. That Sean Tall guy, the teacup party person, Ron. Remember Ron was coming in here and sending $100. Yeah, listen, guys, if you're a pro Amber person and you want to make your opinion known, I would really appreciate it if you did it in the form of a red super chat. The floor will be yours. I guarantee you that. LMAO, it's Coco. Thank you. You wouldn't know. Oh, you want to know who couldn't handle it? Tummy. Tummy wanted out of the limelight. I think Tummy's still here, though. I do. I think Tummy's still round. Well, Amber's round, but she's around. Losing everything except weight. Oh, gosh. Really very annoying. Thank you again. Amber's heightened circumference match. Oh, yeah. Okay. A follow-up to your last one. Thank you. Jefferson Exotic, hello. Jordy, what's this $1,200 Etsy charge for chai tea, candles, and fat-affirming wall decor? Thinking Scamber stole my identity. Oh my god. Too funny. Thank you, Jefferson.
Change so much, and like changing overnight isn't going to be possible, especially when I'm trying to like tick off so many boxes of things that I want to change. I think the fact that I am just like taking the steps to doing so is like really great, but now I'm just like ready to like
no see, and that's her downfall. Well, I think as long as I'm making an effort, that's enough. No. If you want to see Amberlynn, you're in a dire situation. I'm going to spell it out for you, and it's going to be morbid. It's not going to be pretty. What I'm about to say isn't very nice, but you're going to find yourself in a situation very soon where you're in a hospital bed, pleading with God, pleading with the universe, pleading for someone to save you. Your organs are going to be shutting down. You're going to be gasping for air. It's going to be terrifying. And the only thing that you'll have to look back at is you sitting on the couch saying to yourself, I'm happy that at least I'm making an effort. I'm happy that at least I'm making an effort. Is it good enough, Amber? That wasn't good enough 20 years ago. It's not good enough today. That doesn't mean shit. I'm happy that at least I'm making an effort. At 500 pounds, where you're approaching death's doorstep rapidly as you age into your 30s, kind of hoping to make an effort, that doesn't going to do anything. I mean, I saw the way that you freaked out about getting COVID recently. If that's the way that you respond to health scares, girl, you got a big storm coming with no umbrella or poncho. You need to get this under control, and the only way that you're going to get it under control is with medical supervision. This is just the way it is. This is just the way it is. What effort? She thinks that signing up for Weight Watchers constitutes effort. She's playing mind games with herself. She's patting herself on the back. Oh, I signed up for Weight Watchers. Now I can eat whatever I want. This is like people who have Planet Fitness memberships. Planet Fitness makes their memberships $10 a month because they prey on the fact that people are happy with themselves, that at least they have a gym membership. Well, I have a gym membership. It's $10 a month to Planet Fitness, but I never go. But it makes them feel better that at least they're like making an effort. But the making an effort is just paying the monthly subscription. I'm not going to go. I'm not going to work out. I'm not going to burn calories. I'm going to make excuses and say that I'm too tired. I'm not going to go, but at least I have the membership. It's that false sense of completion. It's the same thing with her. A lot of people fall into that trap. Thinking about doing something does not equal the same as starting it and does not equal doing it. Yeah. Well, at least if I have the thought on the horizon of maybe getting started, that's good enough. No, it's not. That's bullshit. That's you bullshitting yourself. And Amberlynn, when you're in that very scary situation that's going to be a lot sooner than you anticipate, remember that you chose to sit on the couch and make excuses and say this bullshit about making an effort, but like not making an effort. That's just the raw truth. Aaron, thank you. Jordy, Amber was waffle stomping at Eric's house. Karina showed a screenshot of her confessing it. Really? Oh my God. I haven't seen that. The waffle stomping allegations are true? What? Carissa, thank you. 6X is the biggest size you can get at Torrid. Her panties are 6X. She's outgrowing the store. I mean, I really don't know at what point, like, if you've outgrown Torrid, where do you go after that? I'm thinking like Dick's Sporting Goods or REI. Really, I would think like a camping section, honestly. I don't know what you would do at that point. Maybe like a parachute? Yeah, a tent. Les Stomp. Oh, God. It was when she was holding a fan. Well, I haven't seen the Waffle Stomp video that you guys are referring to. Willow, thank you. Jordy, I'll make you a custom fit. I'm a designer. Got you, boo. Ooh, will you? Thank you. Huh. Custom fit. Do you even own a suit? Do you even own a suit? Thank you, Willow. NJ, hi. Thanks for getting me through my law classes. Heart hands. Oh, hey, NJ. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a good study week. Semester's almost over, girl. Keep pushing.
Put in the work, and yeah. So anyways, I do want to end this vlog, though. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right, let's do the next one. Ba-ba-da-ba.
Very hard. Oh, so it is February 27th, and I'm going to start this vlog with Thursday Weight Watchers weigh-in day. So I weighed in today at 5:13, so I'm going to put that here.
Oh, convenient. I can't find the clip of me weighing in at 5:13. Awfully convenient, Amber.
So I've gained 2 pounds in the last like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, something like that. So with Weight Watchers, that gives me 78 daily points. But
she can find a screenshot of Beck sending a she can find text messages of a screenshot from 3 years ago where Beck sent the balance of their joint bake statement, but a video from earlier that day of her weighing in at 5:13, no, it slipped through the cracks. I can't find it anywhere. It ran out the back door.
You can get 4 rollover points for the next day if you have at least 4 of your daily points unused. So that will be added on to the weekly points, which you get 28 of those. So I'm going to try my very hardest to only do Thursday weigh-ins. for sure for you guys, but I'm talking about in my own personal life, I'm going to try very hard not to privately step on that scale. When I'm on track and I'm doing a diet, like I love to step on that scale daily, sometimes multiple times a day. I have done that, but I really want to focus on stepping on it once a week on Thursday, and I want to lose a couple pounds a week.
She rolls over everything. I feel like that was too obvious of a joke. Rollover points. I don't know. Rolls get talked about enough on here as is.
This is not me trying to lose 14 pounds in a week. Absolutely not. We see that that does not work for me. So I want to...
Nothing works for you. Everything, quite literally everything that you've tried does not work for you. Even the miracle drug that has come out in the past 7 years that's helped so many people lose weight that otherwise would have never lost that weight, it doesn't help you. The only thing that's going to help you is supervision.
do slow and steady. And by doing
78 points, I had 21. I mean, I that doesn't really mean anything to me because I don't know how Weight Watchers works, but 78 points sounds like a pretty large allotment. I only have 23. So people on Weight Watchers in the chat, they have upwards of like mid-20s points. Amberlynn gets 78. She gets 78. Most get around 23. Wow. She is. She's like eating for 3 people. I think I had 28 when I did Weight Watchers. I had a family friend who did Weight Watchers. I wonder how many points she would get a day. I'm gonna text her. When you did Weight Watchers, how many points a day would you get? All right, let's see. I thought she said 28. No, she said 78.
steady, it's going to
78 could feed a village in Kuwait. One that Foodie isn't in, of course. Silly.
continue on. I'm going to keep losing weight because when I do it fast, like losing 14 pounds, 10 pounds a week, I lose like a good 20, 25 pounds and then I gain it all back. It's a vicious cycle and I'm tired of it. All right, you guys, so I wanted to give you daily updates on my progress on this build because it is insane. I am on step 60 and this is how it is looking. This is by far the most difficult thing I have ever built, but just look at all that detail. It's crazy. So yeah, this is day 2. All right, you guys, so I hate that I have to talk about this, but like, I'm going to. I need to like clear the air, give some explanation. Lately, with what's been going on, if I did this for every scenario that is being said, that's all my channel would be. And I don't want that. I am
She kind of does address a lot of the stupid shit, though. I mean, she just opened up her last video by saying, so people are saying I faked COVID. You do address a lot of stupid little shit. But if I did this in every video, that's all my channel would be. I mean, you address a lot of dumb shit that has nothing to do with what people actually want answers to. People actually wanting answers to things, you find every way out of that to talk about it, to not talk about it.
letting people say whatever they want, whether it's a lie, whether it's exaggeration. I don't care at all. It sucks for me, but like, it is what it is. But like this whole Alexis Dalton thing is like not.
Okay, remember, this was centuries ago at this point. The Dalton things. Okay, so to jog everyone's memory, because Amberlynn is so behind, Dalton was someone that Alexis uploaded voice memos and videos of on her channel of him. He looked to be like some mid-20s, late 20s looking guy that was flirting with Amberlynn. One thing led to another, and Amberlynn had tone pecs with Dalton over FaceTime or phone call. I don't know. So to jog everyone's memory of who that is.
Okay. And I'm mentioning it and bringing it up because Alexis straight up doxed somebody, and that is just like so uncalled for. So here.
Okay. So there's 2 polls that I want to do in this episode. The first one being, do you believe this person was doxed? So let's look at like the formal definition of doxing, and I want to do a poll. So doxing is search for and publish private or identifying information about a particular individual on the internet, typically with malicious intent. So based on that definition, what do you think about, oh hell, why did it just do that? Start a poll. Do you believe Dalton was doxed? All right, I'll put that up on YouTube, and then I'll do it up on Twitch. So based on what Alexis did in her video, do you think that Dalton's personal information was aired? Do you think that what was done so in a malicious intent toward him? Not toward Amber, toward him. So if y'all don't remember, I mean, we could just take a little sidebar here. This is really what went on. It was some text messages of him talking to us on the couch, a video of him saying, like, you're beautiful, I want to take you for ice cream, coffee, cake, or whatever.
I really don't want to get up, but I guess I have to now, because he just hung up on the phone with me, even though we were having a great conversation. I don't even know what I want to do now. I could clean my bathroom or my kitchen. I think I need your input on this. I don't know. I need to drive to Oklahoma first and deliver you ice cream. Coffee ice cream. Okay. This is my second vlog, by the way, so I'm already getting up there. I already have 5 subscribers, so...
Again, this person was aware of Amberlynn's presence on YouTube, who Amberlynn is, what she does, yada, yada, yada. So in all of this, I mean, it was just a video of him talking in his kitchen or in his living room or something, saying like along the lines of, I want to clean my apartment, yada, yada, yada. But as far as like personal information goes about this person, yes, we did see their face. Yes, we were told that this person's name was Dalton. Didn't really, I mean, we didn't get his last name. We didn't get where he lived. We didn't get his address. We didn't get, really identifying information. Could you find someone's information based on this video? Absolutely, you could. Was that disclosed in the video? So sort of like, I don't know, kind of opening the door or setting up an invitation for people going to look into information. But did this video that Alexis uploaded, is this the example of doxing? I mean, maybe by the way I'm wording this, I might be influencing you to vote a certain way, but I'm really not. I'm not trying to do that. Based on what Alexis did in this video, do you think that this was doxing?
Peace out.
As for the guy, oh my god. And we exchanged had a little moment.
We had tone pecs, showed some screenshots.
hung up on the phone with me.
All right. I'm curious what you guys think. So I'm going to end the poll on YouTube. Okay, so it's looking like about 1/4 of you say that this was doxing. Out of the 1,200 people that voted, about 1/4 of you said that this was doxing. On Twitch, what was the result on Twitch? Did we get the results on Twitch? Where did the results on Twitch go? I don't know. Did they like vanished? What the hell? Where did the Twitch results go? Can someone say in the chat what it was? 83% no. Thank you, Juniper. Okay, so about 1/4 on YouTube said it was doxing and 17% on Twitch. So anywhere between, so like the average between like 17 and 26%. So let's say like maybe 1/5 of you. 1/5 of you between both platforms believe that this is doxing.
Here is a mini story time / explanation / how I feel. So I was doing my live stream and people were like, oh, Dalton. And I was so confused. I thought maybe it was something Alexis like brought up months ago, just like in passing, and people were just now bringing it up. But no, while I was live streaming, Alexis uploaded a whole ass video.
I don't think that it's doxing. Doxing has a legal definition to it. They both deserve to be exposed. Remove your feelings from it, regardless of how you feel about Amberlynn, how you feel about that guy, how you feel about feederism, how you feel about him wanting to fatten her up, get her coffee ice cream, drive her around in his whip like a baddie passenger princess. Regardless of all of that, I just want concrete, clear cut, was this doxing?
And in that video, she's talking about something that literally has nothing to do with anything at all. Like, she's bringing up a situation that I had with someone during like a vulnerable time in my life and using that as like tea, or I don't know what she's doing, but it's just like genuinely all around creepy. Alexis has lied a lot in her videos and people eat that shit up because they love the tea of it all. Amberlynn equals bad. Everyone who spills tea on Amberlynn.
Again, please talk about what Alexis lied about. Cite examples, go into detail about it. What if you're just going to sit here and say Alexis is a liar, Alexis lies about things? I mean, that doesn't really mean anything to me. Amberlynn loves to throw out these vague generalizations, you know, any size fits all. Like, she loves to say this kind of stuff. I need examples, hon. What did Alexis lie about? Can you prove that she lied about it? I mean, to what extent? How many times? Like, but to just sit there and say Alexis is a liar. I mean, okay. You do that with everybody that doesn't like you or doesn't agree with you, though.
Lynn equals just like amazing. I feel like sometimes people even are like, oh, I know this is a lie, but it's too good. So let's just like hang on to it and like keep it as a narrative. So in this video where she talks about Dalton, she also talked about me being diagnosed with BPD. She said I was never diagnosed. And that's funny to me because me and Alexis actually bonded over the fact that we were both diagnosed with BPD. We would literally talk about it ad nauseum, just like constant. So this is more proof for me that she's not out to like share her story. She's not out for the truth. She's definitely just out for vengeance. Vengeance over what? I don't know. Like, in every video that she has uploaded, there has been multiple just like lies and exaggerations, like all scattered within. But this whole Dalton thing, it definitely did happen. But people are so obsessed with like the concept of like, ooh, Alexis is spilling tea, or ooh, Amberlynn's not a lesbian, she's actually bisexual. The people are like missing the fact that she literally doxed someone innocent. She showed his face, like a video. And not only that, but like there are reaction channels now using that video and using his name and just like continuing the doxing. Like, it's just very inappropriate and it's wrong.
Okay, so by her logic, I doxed Dalton. Because I watched Alexis' video, played it on my channel, used his face in my thumbnail, I doxed Dalton. Okay, that I don't think would get very many votes in terms of the yes category. Who is she calling innocent? So the second part of the poll that I want to do now is I want to get your guys' feelings on the emotional side of this. Whether or not, I mean, somebody in there earlier said like, oh, he deserved it, whatever. So this person is a feeder. This person, in my opinion, just, from what I gathered from that video, this person is showing interest in Amberlynn because of the fact that she's a blob person. He talked about in the video that we watched about wanting to get her food. He wanted to feed her. He wanted to fatten her up. He's into that whole shit that Emily's into. So, I mean, do you feel bad? Do you feel bad that this person's name and face were put out there in regards to showing the type of interest that they are into? Like I've said, the difference between Emily and Dalton, or, other people that are into this kind of feeding thing, they don't announce it to the world. They don't get on the rooftops and shout, I like fattening people up. I love Hansel and Gretel. Like, they don't do that. Most people keep it to themselves. Most people who have these kind of shameful, harmful, immoral interests, fetishes, kinks, whatever you want to call them, they keep it to themselves because they know that society would frown on that. So, I mean, Amberlynn's trying to paint a picture here of like, oh, Dalton's a really sweet guy. He's really nice. The fact that he got doxxed and is getting all of this hate, that is completely out of left field, completely undeserved. I cannot... Reaction channels, Alexis, you all should be ashamed of yourselves. It's like, do you care? So that's the next poll I want to do. So all in all, about 20% between both platforms voted that Dalton was doxxed. Yes, they said yes, Dalton was doxxed. So now I want to move on to a different poll. I want to move on to the poll, do you care about what happened to Dalton? So let's do that poll now. The poll is up on YouTube. I'm going to now send it on Twitch. Go ahead and cast your vote, please. So just in terms of what we know about Dalton, his interest in Amberlynn, why he was talking to Amberlynn, the nature of the conversation, based on Alexis showing text messages, showing voice memos, showing a video of him talking to Amberlynn, Dalton also knew that she was a public figure. I mean, yeah, he like the conversation he was having, like this wasn't with a private person. And you know what? Another layer to this that I don't think that people are talking enough about is Amberlynn wants to sit here and cross her arms and say, well, Alexis doxed him. Alexis made it so this person is getting all of this hate, and that's not right. Alexis brought to a very public platform private text messages that he and I shared with one another. What about the fact that Amberlynn sent the videos to Alexis? What about that? Or, I don't know, did that just slip Amberlynn's mind? You had a private conversation with Dalton, sure, but did he know that you sent those to Alexis? Did he know that basically everything that you were saying was a direct filter to someone else? I mean, you want to sit here and you want to cross your arms and you want to point your fingers at reaction channels and you want to point your fingers at Alexis. I mean, maybe take a little bit of ownership. Maybe take a little bit of responsibility. Oh, hey, maybe I shouldn't have sent my private, explicit text messages from me and some guy to another person. Maybe that was wrong of you. I would have liked to have seen a little bit of accountability on Amber's part here. But in true Amberlynn fashion, she wants to come on here and point her finger at everyone but herself. Jesus Christ Superfat, thank you. The Bloomer designs won't hide dookie streaks. Dookie streaks, oh my god. Tokyo Trash, thank you. Secretly watching all of your streams from my dreary office in Tokyo. Take my Super Chat V card. Tokyo Trash, thank you so much. Glad to hear that my streams are making it worldwide. Oh my gosh. From Australia to a dreary office in Tokyo to Amberlynn's apartment in Oklahoma. I mean, oh lordy, it's Jordy. That means so much to me. Thank you so much. Beverly and Peach, hello. Vote for Amber to stop showing us her underwear. I don't know. Somebody out there wants to see Amberlynn's underwear. Somebody, maybe we should do a third poll. Do you want to see Amberlynn's underwear? Okay, so the results came in on Twitch. 90% of you said no. You don't feel bad about what happened to Dalton. And surprisingly, well, not surprisingly, about the same amount on YouTube. 88% of you say that you do not feel bad for Dalton. Based on what happened, private text messages were exposed. You don't really feel bad for this person.
Wrong. And I don't know why people are like standing by that.
Which, in all honesty, I'm going to go ahead. This probably isn't surprising, but I'm going to go ahead and say, no, I also don't care about what happened to this person. Because of the feeding shit. The feeding shit is inherently harmful. It's a fetish, it's a kink, it's a whatever that should not be practiced. You should not want to fatten people up for your own benefit, whatever that is. It's bad, it's harmful, it's dangerous. It has resulted in people having their own series finale. So if it were just them having a conversation about, run-of-the-mill kinks like feet, some people are into feet, or like, I don't know, just like ordinary things, like things that people are into that aren't harmful to one another, I think that the poll results would have been a lot different. But Amberlynn, you were the one that made this public by sending those text messages between you and someone else to Alexis. Take some ownership for that. And again, with the feeding, you're going to have a very hard time getting anyone on the internet to back you up when this feeder shit is involved. We don't have the patience for it. We really don't. So, I mean, if you guys were talking about feet, if you guys were talking about literally anything else, it may have, the results would have been way different. But the feeder shit, I mean,
I've always had people questioning my sexuality. I think it's weird. But to have like thousands and thousands of people do that, like, makes it...
By the way, my family friend texted back about the Weight Watchers thing. She said, I think I got 23. So you guys in the chat earlier saying 23. She also had 23.
Even more weird. And I'm just like, bro, when I say I'm a lesbian, like, I actually mean that. People think I'm a lesbian because they think that men don't want me. They do. They very much do. I just don't want them. No offense. 2023 was a crazy...
Ooh, did you hear that, guys? Amberlynn has a line waiting for her. Men want me. I just don't want them. Ooh, okay.
Year for me. When I first moved into this apartment, like October of 2023, November of 2023, and December of 2023, that was like... Those 3 months were...
Amberlynn violated Dalton's privacy. That's what I would have liked to see. That's what I would have liked to see. A little bit of ownership. Well, no one's talking about... no one. She's conveniently leaving the fact out that she sent those text messages to Alexis. How about a little bit of ownership for that instead of pointing your finger at reaction channels and Alexis? How about that?
Bad for me. Like, I shared a little bit of that in vlogs, but you guys honestly didn't even know the half of it. I shared that I was turning to alcohol because I genuinely was. I was getting drunk like every single night. Like, sometimes I would get so drunk that I'd wake up the next morning, I would feel absolutely awful, and I wouldn't remember much from the night prior. So that's why when I told myself I need to stop drinking alcohol, and I was actually able to do that, it like put some relief in me, because I was really scared, because like I was being reliant on it, but I was like, I have an addictive personality. I come from like a family of addicts. I was like, I cannot be an alcoholic right now. Thankfully, when I told myself I'm going to stop drinking.
Now, if only the same logic worked for her weight. I just like cannot be an alcoholic right now. Oh boy, if that worked for everybody. Oh my God. I cannot be an alcoholic right now. This is not the situation type deal that I want to be into. Now take the same energy and apply it to being a quarter ton.
And for how long I want to stop drinking, like I was able to do it cold turkey, like I was totally fine, but it didn't take away the fact that I was becoming reliant on it. Like I was depressed, heartbroken, lonely. I was living in a new state by myself for the first time in my life. Like I was going through a lot, and I felt myself turning to people and to situations and things I normally wouldn't have. I get a lot of men reaching out to me in my DMs. This isn't to flex. This isn't anything weird like that. This is just me stating like a fact. And I never reply to them, obviously, because I'm not interested. But in 2023, during that phase of where I was just like going through a lot, I did reply to Dalton. He was really sweet and kind, and he was making me feel good about myself where I felt bad. He was a friend of mine.
He was a feeder, Amber. He was a feeder. I mean, honestly, there really doesn't even need to be a sexual component for a feeder and feedee to have a relationship. If you think about that, I mean, the relationship is feeder feedee. So, I mean, whether it's a homosexual and a heterosexual, two heterosexuals, two homosexuals, like it doesn't necessarily matter, because it isn't even necessarily about like sex to them. It's not about that. It's about getting you bigger. It's about like, you know, seeing you expand. It's seeing you graduate to an 8X. So I mean, like, the feeding is the like getting your rocks off. He was so sweet and kind. Yeah, I know. How can you say that someone is sweet and kind, but they were fattening you up? They had an interest in making you bigger. I want to take you for ice cream.
But there was some flirty stuff. And yeah, it felt weird to me, and I would engage in it a little bit. But he genuinely was so sweet, and he's super attractive. So it kind of made it like easier for me to like engage in these things. One night I got extremely drunk, and he ended up calling me, and things went to a different level than they probably would have if I was sober. Like, I feel awful saying that out loud, and I hate that Alexis like shared my voice memos but didn't share her voice memos. Might I?
You were the one that sent voice memos to her. Didn't share her voice memos? Well, then, Amberlynn, if you want to, share her voice memos. If she made a video showing voice memos back and forth to you, but she only showed her half to make you look bad, then show her half. Fight fire with fire.
I did notice that, and I know a lot of people also did as well. But in my voice memos, like, you can literally hear me say, like, wasn't my finest moment. I was really drunk. I was sad, etc., etc. I guess I just wanted to feel something other than like the sadness.
So he's a nice and kind guy, yet he took advantage of her being drunk for phone pecs. I didn't even really think of it that way.
The depression I was going through in that moment. Plus, I was really drunk. My brain was not fully there. And when people get drunk like that, sometimes they make decisions that they normally wouldn't. I don't regret it though, like at all. Like, Dalton is genuinely such a great person, and I hate that
I don't agree with that. I don't think that feeders are great people. I mean, we can just fundamentally disagree about it. I mean, he may have been sweet. He may have been kind. He may have, you know, said all the right things, used all the correct terms of endearment. He might have been a sweetheart. He may have acted like that. But what do they say? Like, the devil was the most beautiful angel. Satan at one point was the most beautiful angel. I mean, not to go biblical on you guys, but like Satan was the most beautiful angel. That's kind of the comparison I'm making here. What's that Taylor Swift lyric? A nightmare dressed like a daydream. I mean, you can be sweet. You can say all sorts of things, but I mean... Doll, thank you, Doll. I just came home early from the strip club and caught you live. Been watching for a long time. I want to see Amber on the pole. Oh boy, that might warrant a glasses being take off situation type deal. Oh my god. I hope you had a nice time at the club, doll. Thank you for being here. Martina, thank you so much for yet again coming into another stream and expanding the community by 20 members. If you guys don't know, Martina came in yesterday's stream and sent in 100 gifted memberships. They have recently moved to a cabin in the woods with their dog, and they are living out their fantasy. And I'm so here for it. Thank you so much for sending in 20 additional gifted memberships, Martina. Let's get some martini emojis in the chat for Martina's generosity. Thank you, Martina. That is very generous of you to do yet again. Welcome to all of our new members. Be sure to tell Martina thank you.
He has been dragged into this. I think it's very, very weird to me. Alexa.
Well, Amberlynn, I mean, you were the one that kind of are at fault for this. I mean, yeah, you can point your finger and said, well, Alexis made the video. But Alexis made a video of text messages that you sent to her. You trusted someone that you met on the internet that you didn't otherwise really have a relationship or know, really. So I think it's unfair that Dalton got dragged into this. Well, I mean, girl, take a look at maybe why he did get dragged into it. Julia Gale, thank you for 14 months. Thank you for keeping me company while I write a paper for grad school. Sending love. Thank you so much, Julia Gale. I hope you have a good rest of your night. If it's due at 11:59, like on Blackboard, I remember those days. I do. I remember Blackboard days. I hope you get in in time. Thank you, Julia. You're such a sweetheart. Renifer, thank you for 6 months. Happy 6-month anniversary. Make us play Choosy if we think Amberlynn is still with Fed Bundy. I think she is. I do. I think that she's just getting laid on and fed on the low. On the DL. I think Amberlynn's DL fed. Casper, thank you. Watching while doing my work. Great entertainment. Keep on complaining. Well, I'm pretty good at that. So, yes, I will continue. Thank you, Casper.
Using this situation and this person, like, it's not tea. It's cruel. Like, I almost don't even see the point. Like, she tried to, like, dot the I's and cross the T's in her video to, like, make it make sense of why she's talking about it. But really, she just wants to, like, air out all my stuff. But I'm sorry, sexuality can be and is fluid, but I am a lesbian. But whether I was straight or bisexual, it doesn't even matter. I am who I am.
I don't even really think that it was, I mean, it could have been, but at least from my commentary and my recollection of when we went over that video, the main point of that wasn't because it was a guy. I mean, yeah, maybe we were a little bit taken aback because Amberlynn has always been very outspokenly lesbian, but I wasn't like gagged that it was a guy. I mean, I don't know. She's come on here in the past and she has said like, oh, this guy hit on me at the casino. This guy came up to me at Walmart and asked to buy my groceries. Like, I don't know. I mean, she's talked about like having interactions with guys before. Really, what stuck out to me is that it was another example of feederism. That's kind of what was the gag for me, personally. I don't know. But she's on here basically defending the fact that she is a lesbian, and it's like, was that even the main thing that people were talking about? I don't know. And then the whole thing, like, if you actually think about, like, the whole, like, history of Amberlynn and, like, being bi or being accused of being bi or whatever, Amberlynn at one point came on here and complained that Beck made it an uncomfortable atmosphere for her to potentially explore being bi. Like, I don't know why she's, like, kind of doing this whole thing with, like, I should be allowed to explore my side in which I know that I'm not bi. Like, where is this going? What does any of this mean? What are we exactly trying to accomplish here? I should be allowed to find out that I'm not bi. Like, I don't know. It's just, it's odd. It's odd. Who cares? Yeah, really. Eric screaming, who cares from the other room. She's doing too much. Really, the most outstanding thing from that clip was the whole thing about like wanting to give you coffee ice cream. That was kind of like the gag about it. It really wasn't more so about, it wasn't much so about the fact that it was a dude. I mean, I don't know, maybe to some people, but at least for when I first watched it, it wasn't. I don't know. Martina, oh my goodness. Thank you yet again. Martina, oh my God, with a massive donation of 50 gifted memberships. Thank you so much, Martina. Martina, you're a doll. I agree. Thank you so much, Martina. I already see the martini emojis in the chat. Thank you so much for doing that, Martina. Martina has now gifted 70 gifted memberships tonight. Over the past 2 days, 170 gifted memberships from Martina. As Amberlynn would say, my jaw is on the floor. Thank you so much. Our channel has expanded immensely because of you. I really appreciate you contributing to my community. That is very sweet of you to do, Martina. Martina also sent in a super chat. Thank you, thank you. I'm sharing my inheritance money, not like Amber. Love you. You're sharing your inheritance money. Well, I won't encourage you to get on a joint bank account with me, but I really do appreciate you sending in gifted memberships. Welcome to all of our new members, courtesy of the lovely Martina. Thank you, thank you. That's awesome. I appreciate that. Welcome to all of our new members. Carissa Marshall, thank you. Is that cheeky pair of panties going in right between them cheeks? Okay. Oh my. I went from thank you so much for all those. Are Amberlynn's panties up in her cheek? Like, lovely segue. Lovely segue. I don't know if I have an answer to that, Carissa. I'm going to guess that there is a lot of skin hugging taking place with the panties, despite being 6X. Yes. Oh, gosh. Deborah, thank you. Her underwear reminds me that I need to buy a new tarpaulin to cover my car. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Deborah. Jordy fan, thank you. It's such a choice for her to be showing us the goods. Well, if you saw that cookie video, I mean, that cookie video got pretty explicit. Not that I'm encouraging you guys to go and look at it, but the goods have been on display. Kimberly, thank you. Torrid 6X panties are a 64-inch waist, and a queen mattress is 60 inches. 64-inch waist. That's like unfathomable. Unfathomable. Why is that word so hard to say? Unfathomable. 64-inch waist. I think the biggest waist that I ever had, I remember I used to wear the cargo shorts from Hollister. I know, cringe. But I used to wear cargo shorts from Hollister, and I think the biggest I ever wore was like a 38. I think my waist nowadays is a 32. But I remember wearing a 38, and I just remember feeling like such a fat fuck back then. I mean, sorry to any 38 wearers out there, but yeah, 38 was like the breaking point for me. That was like when I knew I had to change something. 64. Oh my God. Oh my. Thank you, Kimberly. That's my girlfriend's height. I know we're talking about width and some of you were thinking height. I always think about like Disney or Universal Studios. Like, you must be this tall to ride this, attraction. 64 inches, but we're talking about a waist, not like up and down. Jeez. Oh my God. To top it off, to top our martini off, Martina has sent in an additional 30 gifted memberships. I don't know about you guys, but 70 plus 30 to me equals another 100. Over the past 2 days, 200 gifted memberships from Martina. I don't know what to say, Martina. Thank you so much for doing that. That is extremely generous of you to do. I mean, y'all can do the math on that. I mean, that is insanely generous of you. Thank you so much for doing that, Martina. We have seriously overpoured this martini glass and then some. Thank you so much. I still see the martini emojis coming. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys showing the enthusiasm in the chat. Thank you. Oh my goodness. 200 gifted memberships over this weekend from Martina. Thank you so much, hon. Catherine, hey, you're sending mixed signals to poor Emily. I just can't quit you. I'm going to have my Brokeback Mountain moment with Emily.
In a vulnerable night for me where I was in a vulnerable state and I made a decision that I normally wouldn't have, turning that into a way to monetize something that should not be monetized is crazy work. And it shows what kind of a person she is. And I just want to say this.
Oh, come on, Amber. You want to talk about not monetizing things? I mean, some of the stuff that you've monetized over the years, I mean, we could have that conversation if you want to. But, of course, in true Amberlynn fashion, she wants to sit on the couch and point her finger at everybody else. I think that it's disgusting that Alexis is taking this opportunity to monetize my private text messages that I willingly sent to her. Like, what are we doing here, Amber? Come on, take a little bit of ownership. You should have never sent them in the first place.
I wasn't a lesbian, Dalton would have been it. Dalton would have been it. Sweet, attractive, attentive, kind, nice home, nice car, good job, the whole nine. But it didn't feel right to me. In my gut, it did not feel right to me. And I'm actually grateful for that experience. And I'm grateful that it was...
Well, I don't know, girl. Are you sure you want to trust that gut?
With someone like him. It's not a time I'm ashamed of or anything like that. But to have that story be used by my ex-best friend is crazy to me. All while knowing that I'm not saying anything personal about her. I know so many personal things about her. Spoke daily for hours at a time.
Oh, here she goes again. The bigger person, Lynn. Oh, she loves to pull this card, you guys. Loves to pull this card. I have so much tea on Alexis. I could air out so much dirty laundry about Alexis. Amber, you know what? Shit or get off the pot. If you have tea about Alexis and you want to share it, go ahead. But I'm so sick of hearing about this. Well, if I wanted to, I could. You love to say that shit. Shit or get off the pot. But you know what? It wouldn't hit the same because this is the Amberlynn Reid show. This isn't the Alexis show. Alexis, I don't even know if we can call her a side character at this point, but people are going to care about the tea that's about you. It's the Amberlynn show, hon. And you being a narcissist, you probably love hearing this right now. But this is all about you. You spill tea about Alexis or something Alexis said or something did. It's okay, it's Alexis. But this is the Amberlynn show, hon. So, I mean, it's going to hit harder when it's you. You know that.
I have not said anything personal about this woman. A lot of the things that Alexis has been sharing about me hasn't been her story to tell whatsoever. Honestly,
Well, you allowed her to tell that story by sending the text message to her, so.
I've been reflecting on...
It was her story to tell because you allowed her to have that story to tell. That's kind of the risk you take when you make yourself vulnerable to other people.
A lot, and I look back at my time and my friendship with her, and I feel like she used me, especially during vulnerable moments. Her having a friendship with me just gave her the chance to collect personal information just so she could exploit me later on. That is genuinely how it feels to me. There were so many times where I would send her a voice memo and I noticed that she would save it, and I'd be like, why did you save the voice memo? And she'd be like, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. And I'd be like, but it says you did. But that naive side of me and that side of me that wanted to trust her in my brain, I was always like, well, maybe she is telling the truth. Maybe her phone really did glitch, or maybe something really did happen. Maybe she really didn't save it. But it turns out she did. And it turns out that she is taking all the experiences that I lived off of YouTube that didn't affect her at all, might I add. All those experiences, she saved them almost like in files. It feels like, Jesus Christ. And she's using that for her benefit. And really, if you guys had to look at it from a different point of view, who was really the bad friend? Me or her? This whole thing, like, I should never have had to talk about this unless I wanted to. And I feel that way about a lot of things that have been said and shared.
Well, that's a hard lesson that you need to learn, Amber. It should have been something that I wanted to disclose. It should have been released on my own accord. She'd like to do the same thing with the cookie video. If there was an explicit video out there of me doing unholy things to a crumble cookie and I wanted the world to see it, it should have come from me, not from someone else. But that's the risk that you take when you film this kind of content and you send it to other people. That's why I say never take a nude photo with your face in it. Never take a nude photo. I mean, below the belt, like, I mean, I don't know. Do what you want. Do what you want in that regard, but it's unless you are okay. It's like a good rule of thumb. Unless you are okay with your parents seeing it, or unless you are okay with, the world seeing it, don't ever send it. Unless you're okay with everybody else looking at it, don't do it. I mean, the cookie video got out there because you sent it around. The video of Dalton saying that he wants to get you ice cream got out there because you sent it to Alexis. So, I mean, this is just a hard lesson that you need to learn, but I don't think it's fair for you to sit on that couch and point your finger at somebody else when really it was just you being stupid. No face, no tattoos, the golden rule of nudes. That rhymed. Yeah, people like to blur out their tattoos because it like identifies them. I don't have any tattoos, so. What did I mean by that? Casey Benjamin, thank you. I'm late to the viewing. What did I miss? I have cabin fever from the flop of a cyclone. Appreciate your entertainment always. I'm so sorry to hear that. Somebody came in here yesterday and they really had a run through with that cyclone. Oh gosh, I'm thinking of my Australian girly pops. I hope you have a good rest of your weekend, hon. Well, actually, no, in Australia, the week had started. Okay, sorry. You didn't miss much. We just did a reaction to the past 2 uploads. Thank you, Casey. Allie Pass, thank you for your membership. Did you see the screenshot from Karina confirming waffle stomping? Becky talking about Pillow Mountain. Love your stream. No, I didn't. Someone mentioned it earlier about Amberlynn talking about waffle stomping. I'm going to have to take a look at that. That's interesting. Okani Chan, thank you so much for your super sticker. All keychain, no keys. Thank you for 3 months. Own that vampire life look, boo. Also, 13-month shorty. YouTube lies. Oh, they're getting it mixed up. It's not 3 months. It's 13. I don't know. Should I own the Team Edward look? Deborah, thank you. I love your paleness, Jordy. I'm pale too. Pale. Hey, summer's coming. Summer's coming. I'm gonna be burnt to a crisp soon. So get your pale jokes in now. Autopsy juice, thank you. Is she insinuating that having BPD is shameful? I don't remember. Sorry, I don't remember what you're referring to. Exactly. Thank you, though, Autopsy.
And I will continue keeping my silence. But the fact that Dalton was involved in this, it made me feel like heavy on my heart that like I needed to speak up. He's a good person, a great person, and he doesn't deserve to be like brought in this like hemisphere of just like vile poison. I'm gonna go back to not talking about
Is that what girl world is? I resent that statement. This hemisphere of vile poison. I don't know how to feel about that. Is that what this is? Is that what this chat is right now? A hemisphere of vile poison? I don't know how I feel about that. you know, we're always having a good time in here. We're always laughing. We're always building each other up. We're always talking about things that are going on in our personal lives. Vile poison. Hemisphere. Of. I don't know. I am vile poison. Chevy, thank you. I gotta tell you, Emily replied to my message that she was asking Amber to leave for an extended period of time. We been new. I don't think they are together. I mean, just because... Well, Emily likes to talk to people. Like, if you DM Emily, there's, like, a good chance that she'll message you back. But, I mean, I don't know. They could just be owning the whole, like... Yeah, like, let's just have a relationship on the low thing. I don't know. Maybe it's just wishful thinking on my end. Glizzy McGuire, thank you. I'm a big girl. I'm a comfy torrid size 3. How is she nearly triple my bra size? Am I crazy? I don't know. I don't have an answer for you. I'm sorry. Thank you, Glizzy.
Alexis, because I feel much better when I do that. And she's going to run a whole channel reflected around me. I'm going to go ahead and call that obsession. Anyways, I'm going to end this vlog. I will see you guys in the next one.
Obsession. Obsession. Didn't she say that about Rosie too earlier? Rosie's Discord, where she streams Amberlynn's members only Tuesday night live streams. Rosie, I think that's obsession. Alexis, I think you're obsessed. Is that why she bought that "Why Are You So Obsessed With Me" shirt? Okay, Mariah. Sight for Psoriasis, thank you. Trapped in the Apartment, an urban opera by Amberlynn Reid. Oh my god, too funny, too funny. Thank you, Sight for Psoriasis. I love your username. I really do. Eggman, thank you. You know how Amber had diet soda and eats regular food? Hear me out. Regular soda, so she asked to eat diet food. Oh. Well, I mean, Diet Coke is like the green light that fat people everywhere, like, wanted. I mean, you know, I'm not going to pull it up again, but that Family Guy clip of that cartoon fat woman drinking Diet Coke and saying, "Now I can eat anything." That really does give you like that mentality. I mean, Diet Coke has done so much for fat people's mental gymnastic floor routines. It's insane. Jufin, thank you. Should Dalton's girl be named Dalton, as in stupid, or Dalton, like the dessert he would want to funnel Amber with? Funnel. Oh my god. Oh god. I just like the image that just crossed my mind of someone putting a funnel in Amberlynn's mouth. Okay, we're moving on. Thank you, Jufin. Blaze, thank you for your membership. Nice to see you. Loro, hi. Torrid size 6X would be appropriate for a 6'3" person without stretching any fabric. Also, 513 pounds equals 85 6-pound babies. She weighs more than my family of 4 plus 2 cats. Wow. Wow. Honestly, if I were Amberlynn, I would not want to ride an elevator with other people in it. I would want to go myself. You ever gotten into an elevator and it's like kind of like, maybe there's a spot for me to squeeze in, but maybe I shouldn't? Or like if you're in a hotel and like one of those people have like those big rolling carts to have all their bags and shit on. It's like, there's not really a lot of room. I mean, wow. Amberlynn weighs the same as 85 babies. The comparisons that are being made. Oh my god. Autopsy Juice, thank you. Genuinely, literally. Literally. Oh, that's a good one. I think you're the first person to say that, Autopsy. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I don't know what we're going to do with you, Martina. Thank you so much for doing that. Martina is up to 250 gifted memberships this weekend. 250. Our community expands once again. Holy cow. Quite literally, holy cow. I mean, I'm going to have to Photoshop a halo around Amberlynn's head. Holy cow. Thank you so much, Martina. That is extremely generous of you. All I see are martini emojis, and I am absolutely loving it. Thank you so much for doing that. That is insanity. I think that is the most, I don't know. I mean, Fred's been up there before, but I mean, just like in the past 2 days like this, that is insane. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you being a part of my community, Martina. That is extremely generous of you. Feeding the community. Yes, this is the type of feeding that I can get on board with. Oh, gosh. Juicy Bits. Thank you. For Fat Hall of Fame, I'd like to suggest rewarding yourself with a treat after working out because you worked hard, defeating the purpose of the workout. I know. If you've ever like walked on a treadmill for a half hour and then like you look down and it's like, oh, I burned, I don't know, like 200-300 calories, something like that. It's like, I would just rather not have 200 or 300 calories worth of food than had to have gone through that. Thank you, Juicy Bits. That might be a little bit too universal for Fat Hall of Fame. It kind of needs to be specific. It almost has to be a little bit obscure. Just a little bit. Thank you for the suggestion, though. Harlequin, hey. Caught another live. I don't think she's ever been caring. Like, genuinely, leaderly, you know? Oh, gosh. Is her vocabulary rubbing off on you? Thank you, Harley Quinn. Oh, gosh. Willow, hi. Move Maxine Mink's divine intervention. Thank you so much, Willow. Alyssa, hi. They'll have her weight down real quick on that Cell Block 1 diet. Oh my gosh. Cell Block 1 diet. Oh, jeez. I don't know. Amberlynn would probably find a way to manipulate the person that ran the commissary store, and she would clear that shit out. She'd find a way. She'd find a way. Alyssa, thank you. Lexi, hi. She says Weight Watchers is triggering, but she's going to do it anyways. Her logic is crazy. Yes, but she's going to do it correct this time. Weight Watchers doesn't work. It's never worked for her, but it's going to work this time because she's going to do it the right way. That makes sense, right? Sight for Psoriasis, thank you again. Gain, gravy, avocado, icing, nachos. I used the wrong points. Oh my god. The acronym for GAIN. Jeez. Oh my god. That just reminds me of Chantal's, I forget what restaurant it was, but Chantal at one point went to a restaurant that had a gravy dispenser. Like you could just walk up, like you would like a fountain drink, like put your cup in and like have shit come out of it. Like that, but gravy. I don't know, y'all. Girl World's different. Camco, thank you. I thought this night couldn't get any better. We just got word that an offer for our house went through. I'm so happy. I hope this $10 brings you as much joy as it can. I really appreciate you sending that in, Camco. That is really exciting. I have known some friends that have put in offers on so many houses and like they get declined, like somebody else makes a higher offer. Like people have gone through so many attempts at trying to get a house. That is very exciting. I'm really happy to hear that. You guys must be over the moon. This new chapter of your life is going to be awesome. Thank you so much for sending that in, Camco. I hope you have a good rest of your weekend. Sunflower, welcome to the Members Club. Nice to see you. Willow, hello. Like and subscribe, shorties. Yeah, we are getting close to 79,000. And you know what that means. That's only 1,000 off of 80,000. And you know what that means. Only 20,000 till 100. Oh! So please, if you would, like the stream. It helps with all things algorithm purposes. It helps me get more views. I'd really appreciate you guys doing it. And subscribe to the channel if you are not already subscribed, because we are getting up there and I want my plaque, gosh darn it. Velocitoddler, hello. Did you know you called me Valachi in my first super chat months ago? It still makes me giggle. Valachi? Oh god, I don't know. Maybe I thought you were Italian or something. No, I don't remember that, but I butcher y'all's names pretty frequently. Thank you, Velocitoddler. Oh gosh. I hope your birthday party went well yesterday, by the way. Sarah AR, hello. This girl's so full of it. Deja vu, anyone? What is wrong with me that I can't take my eyes off of it, though? Oh, girl, I mean, this is like an interactive soap opera. It really is. I mean, you can pick up, it really, like if any soap opera, you can like not watch for a few months, come back, and like you still know the side characters, you know the main plot. Yeah, you won't know the day-to-day stuff. Like you may have missed stuff like Dalton or like the cookie shit, or you might miss like the fine details, but it really is. It's like an interactive soap opera. That's what makes Girl World so interesting. We're unlike any other community on the internet. We really are. Thank you, Sarah. You're not weird for liking it. You're not. Misky reads, hey. Wish me luck on my midterms. I'm nervy. Oh, gosh. You will knock it out of the park, Misky reads. Don't be nervous. Oh, isn't that helpful advice? Don't be nervous. Good luck to you, hon. Froggy Fairy, thank you for 11 months. Appreciate you coming back again on the Twitch team. Nice to see you. I love Vocab Lynn. I love Vocab Lynn, too. She's one of my favorite Lynns. Judiber, thank you. Did you hear about Chantal being bit by a stray cat? The community named her Hero. No, I didn't. Well, I mean, I know that she got bit, but I didn't know that they named the cat Hero. Oh my gosh, we're going to have to take a look at that in an upcoming Chantal stream. We are behind. We are behind on Chantal, as usual. As usual. But Amberlynn gets the main time slot. Amberlynn gets the main time slot. I mean, I don't know. If Amberlynn's corner of the internet ever slows down a little bit, I mean, I'd like to do Chantal more often, but right now, I mean, Amberlynn is just like, I don't know. She's trailblazing. Cursed Casca, thank you. This is my first ever super chat. I'm usually a silent viewer, but thank you for making me laugh like an idiot at work all the time. Oh my gosh. People were probably jealous that you're having such a good time and you found something so entertaining on the internet to make the day go by faster. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Sweepstakes, hello. I'm starting Wegovy tomorrow. 40 pounds is my goal. Wish me luck. Oh my gosh. Well, hey, people with weight loss drugs, they usually lose the most they usually lose the most in the beginning. So don't be surprised if those first couple weeks you start to see progress. That's awesome, Sweepstakes. Good luck to you. Simply Cheryl, hello. I saw the screenshot where Amber admitted to waffle stomping and how she always paid the plumber when necessary. I don't even know how you would... I really don't want to think about the logistics of Amberlynn going number 2 in the shower and making it go down the drain. I really don't. Are there any, I mean, I'm going to regret asking this. I know I will. But are there any plumbers in the chat watching right now? Or like anyone married to a plumber or knows a plumber? What would be the course of action in that scenario? Like, what would Drano take care of that? Like, what would you do? I always paid the plumber when necessary. What is that? What does that mean? You would need to use drain cleaning equipment to the shower drain. They would have to run a snake. Barry. Hi, Barry. Thank you. It's a perfect Sunday night. I'm playing Infinity, a dress-up game, and watching you. It was yesterday, but happy International Women's Day, girlies. Hope you all ready for spring. I am certainly ready for spring. That is awesome. Thank you so much. I hope you have a good time on your game. Oh, gosh, I want warmer weather. Oh, I love warmer weather. I think I just need to move somewhere warm. I think that's really all it comes down to. I need to stop living in gray PA. Camco, hello. Why does she talk to us like we're idiots? Because in her mind, you are an idiot. I hope that answers your question. Tristan. Hey, Tristan. Nice to see you. I think you guys say that she doxes her exes if she posts a photo of them, but don't hold them to the same standard for Dalton. I think it's doing it if you're going to say she doxed Emily just by posting a pic. Yeah, because I mean, I did see someone say earlier, it's like, well, then she technically doxed anyone that was ever a part of her vlogs. Because, I mean, there have been people on Amberlynn's channel to a much greater extent than the 20-second video we watched of Dalton. And we got their first name. We may have even got their last name at some point. But Amberlynn never talked about them being doxed. I don't think he was doxed. I don't think he was doxed. I think whatever you want to call that, whatever that airing of information was that happened to that person, I think it comes down to Amberlynn. You shouldn't have sent that message to somebody else. I mean, did Dalton know that you did that? I mean, because honestly, I don't know if Dalton found out about it or if he was contacted or whatever. But I mean, if I saw that, my first question would be, or my first like go-to instinct wouldn't be, oh, Alexis is a bitch for posting this on YouTube. My first thought would be, well, Amberlynn, why did you send our conversation to someone else? Jordy fan, thank you. Didn't we find out Dalton was an Am baby? Well, I mean, he likes Amberlynn and he's into her and he supports her. So yeah, I guess by default that makes him an Am baby. Thank you, Jordy fan. Tracy Saporito, thank you. Jordy, Dalton still lingers in her chats to this day. Yeah, but like, do we actually know that that's the real Dalton? See, like, that's kind of like a slippery slope because like anybody could make any username that they want to on here, use any profile picture, and like they could pretend to be that person. I don't know. It's like, unless I see some verification, I don't really know. But thank you so much, Tracy. I really appreciate you sending that in. Jessica Jingle, thank you for 2 months. Cute little username. Amber has a nasty habit of showing other people's explicit private videos and text messages with others. Do you think that she did it in a way to like make Alexis jealous? It's like, oh, look, this guy wants all up in this. And like, because at that point in 2023, she and Alexis like kind of had like a little like flirting going on. Like, do you think that she sent that to Alexis to like play mind games with Alexis and like make her upset? Because I mean, otherwise, I don't know. Why would you be sending that to her? I don't know. Kathy, thank you. First time I've caught a live. I've been entranced by Girl World for 5 years now, and I can't even remember how I got here. Thank you for the laughs. I remember how I got here. One of my good friends told me, "Did you hear about that woman that went on vacation and just ate takeout in her hotel room?" I said, "No. What are you talking about?" And then he sent me the video of when she and Beck went to Lexington and got a hotel room, and she just sat in the hotel room and ate takeout. It's been history ever since. Sight for Psoriasis, thank you. Men everywhere now crying over the fact that they won't get access to Amber's puffy pudding pie. Oh, God. Yeah, what's that Billie Eilish song? I just wish you were gay. Oh, jeez. Thank you, Sight for Psoriasis. Sorry, boys. Sorry, boys. You are not allowed. Do not enter. Diamond, hello. Thank you for your membership. Nice to see you, Diamond. The End, hello, The End. Amber laughed about Dalton in front of Emily in a vlog. Oh, I'd like to see that screenshot or whatever it is that you're referring to. Because prior to Alexis announcing it, I don't ever remember hearing about that person. Interesting. 7, hello. Good night from England. I will enjoy my evil fat women drama with my breakfast as replay. Love you, Jordy. Let's sleep. Les Sleep. Thank you so much, Seven. We will see you in the morning. I really appreciate you sending that in. Kaylee, hello. I am 6 years sober. I would like to yell at her right now. She is such a snot. That is a shared frustration among many people in the community. People actually suffering with disorders, people going through things, people making an effort, people really putting in the effort and have half of or none of the resources or the financial ability that Amberlynn has. And just watching her piss away all her opportunities over and over again. It's infuriating. You are not alone in that. Sight for Psoriasis, thank you again. Amber's such an empath that she had to not only ask Dalton how he was doing, but made sure he got a heavenly release too, to be extra empathetic. I don't know how I feel about climaxing being called heavenly release. And I also really don't like thinking of that with Amberlynn being involved. Sight for Psoriasis, thank you. Oh, God. Aisha. Hey, Aisha. How you doing? Today's my first day back to the office, fasting, completely sleepy. Wish me luck. Dates, heart hands to all of you. Oh, well, I'm sure that it's hard going back to the office, Aisha, but back to reality, back into the swing of things. Thank you for setting that in. I hope you have a great week. Eggman, hello. No one cares if she might like men because despite what she's thinking, we're actually decent and don't hate bisexual people like her. You think that's why she's getting so on top of it? She just assumes that everybody like has the same hatred that she does. Oh, God. Eliana, hello. I'm a silent viewer and usually replay gang. Your lives and community always brighten my day. Lots of love from Germany. Oh, I really appreciate the sweet message, Eliana. Thank you so much. That's a really pretty name, by the way. I've never heard that name. Thank you so much. Love back to you. Never been to Germany, but maybe one day. Maybe one day. I want one of those pretzels at Oktoberfest. Can you get me one of those? Can you save me a seat? Barry. Hey, Barry. I'm a bi woman and I wouldn't care about her sexual orientation if she wasn't so biphobic. It's just so frustrating and I'm so tired of her. Well, I mean, that on top of like the nasty comments that she made about Casey recently, I mean, whatever though. It will somehow be someone else's fault. Somehow, some way that it will end up being someone else's fault. It'll be Dalton's fault somehow. I don't know. If we can't blame Beck, let's blame Alexis. If we can't blame Alexis, let's blame... Shit, I don't know. Crystal's dad. Like... Ugh. Mel, hi. I have work in the morning, but I have to get my fix. Oh, well, you can always put us on pause and come back to us later. Thank you so much, Mel. Karina, thank you so much. Mad about Alexis saving voice notes. Also, Amber, waddling to the storage unit to get a phone from 5 years ago with everything saved. How dare you pull up stuff from last year? You know what? I'm going to go get my old iPhone with 5 years of texts on it. Oh, my God. Yeah, right? Oh, jeez. Martina, thank you. Your lives and videos got me through some rough times. It always brought me laughs, and I'm grateful. This isn't a forever thing. I just wanted to share some good and give back. Enjoy your memberships, girly pops. Martina, that is such a sweet thing for you to say. I really appreciate the generosity that you have shown the chat over the weekend. Thank you, thank you. That is incredibly generous of you. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. Martina with 250 memberships, y'all. Jaw is on the floor. Like Amberlynn says... KRH, hello. I just moved up in fencing and got to fence for the first time and had to tell someone, but it's late here. Love y'all. Ooh, fencing. I like watching fencing during the Summer Olympics. It's like, I don't know. I feel like I'd be so frustrated if I got out though. Like they just like kind of like jab at you and it's like whoever gets to like poke each other first wins. I don't know. I feel like I would find fencing too frustrating. I don't know. Good luck to you, though. That's awesome that you are able to fence for real, though. Grace, hello. Any tattoo ideas for someone looking to get a small tattoo dedicated to Girl World? Ooh, a tattoo dedicated to Girl World. Maybe like a little cherry. Like a little cherry tattoo. That's like the first thing that comes in mind for me. I mean, there's like a lot of emblems. There's a lot of like little heirlooms and trinkets that have made their mainstay on. Maybe like a little rotisserie chicken. Maybe like a little like a little raindrop on a petal, on like a flower petal. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things. A waffle. A waffle. Stop it. Thank you, Grace. I hope you come up with a good idea for your tattoo. That's exciting. Sunflower, hello. Horker Lynn. Sunflower. I didn't know you had that kind of mouth on you. Thank you. Fupa Smash. Thank you for the super chat. Another fun fact, Amberlynn weighs more than the heart of a blue whale, which weighs 440 pounds. Amberlynn weighs more than a whale's heart. Oh my gosh. Jeez. I don't know. Maybe the next billionaire that wants to go see the Titanic can just take Amberlynn down there. I don't know. I don't know. It would seem to have the same security features that last one had. Thank you, Fupa Smash. Thank you. Alyssa, hello. Cell block 1 doesn't share unless you're a minor. Oh. You guys can't listen. Hey. Amberlynn's lawyer's gonna get y'all. You can't be saying this kind of stuff. Cease and desists are in the mail. They are being sent out as we speak. You can't be saying this kind of stuff. Libby is like the new Voldemort. I don't want to hear that anymore. The lawyer's gonna get you. Your one and only warning, Alyssa. Thank you, though. Carissa, hey Carissa. Let's get Jordy a plaque. He deserves it after reading our dirty and wrong super chats. The plaque will come in good time. I'm not going to buy my way to a plaque. I'm not Chantal. But I mean, I am guys, I'm a little over 3 years into doing this now, doing reactions on YouTube. But I mean, almost 80,000 subscribers after 3 years. It's like, it feels nice. Like, it feels like something that you've actually worked toward for a really long time. Like a goal that just didn't happen overnight. So it'll happen when it happens. But it's always exciting to see more subscribers, obviously. Thank you so much, Carissa. But yeah, I'm not going to do what Chantal did and buy my last 20,000. That was so ridiculous. I remember when that whole stuff with Marty happened in the summer of 2023, when that all happened, Chantal dropped down to like 84,000 subscribers. Magically, she was up over 100. Despite having lower views, she got 16,000 subscribers. Okay. Alex, thank you. Incidentally found Jordy many months ago. Never knew how much I needed him in my girl world. Thank you for your humor. Oh, that is such a sweet thing for you to say, Alex. I really appreciate you sending that in. Hopefully I will be a part of your many days to come. Thank you, Alex. Hope you stick around. Marceline, hey Marceline, hear me out. Do we think that she uses a bidet? I don't think that that's feasible. I think it would just be the shower. I think it would just be getting in the shower and letting the rain like go down her back and hoping for the best. I really think that that's really all that could be accomplished. I don't think a bidet would work because, I mean, you would need to do some type of like peeling. Like you would need to peel cheeks in order to get a bidet to get up in there. Like, okay, all right. That's very explicit. I'm sorry. No. Short answer, no. I think it's the shower. Emily, hello. I bought Coke Zero instead of Sprite Zero on accident. My first thought was rain and pedals eavesdrop. I bought the wrong soda. Oh gosh. Coke Zero instead of Sprite Zero. Oh gosh. Well, make sure to pour that Sprite into a Fiji bottle. Let it sit for a few days and then drink it during your next live stream. Okay. Thank you, Emily. I hope you get the new soda you want soon. Velocitoddler, thank you. Oh, the party was great. Little one was running around saying, wow, at all the shark decor and balloons. Watching him made my mama heart happy. That is awesome to hear. Oh my gosh. Yeah, little kids love sharks. I swear, it's like when you turn 2 or you turn 3, you're faced with a very important decision. It's like, what is your personality going to be? Sharks or dinosaurs? Oh God. Yeah. Yeah, dinosaurs. Love dinosaurs. Oh my God. That's awesome, Velocitoddler. Thank you for sharing. Asia, hello. Is Fred okay? We haven't seen him in a while. By the way, my first V card. Love the chat. I think that Fred pops in whenever he feels like it. I hope he's doing all right. No, we haven't seen him in a couple weeks, but that doesn't mean that he's not lurking about. Who knows? I mean, he, has a life. He has, things going on and everything. So it's nice to see Fred when he does have time, though. Danielle, hello. Notice how in Amber's last live stream, she said Beck's last name and phone number in her phone still. Not odd at all. Notice how Amber's last live stream, she had Beck's name and phone number in her phone still. I mean, just as a saved contact. I did notice that she had Beck spelled out as Becky. I don't know how old that phone was, but I mean, if she upgraded within the last year or two, I mean, Beck's been going as Beck for a while now. So, I don't know. Why'd you still have Becky? Why'd you still have it saved as Becky in there? I don't know. Strange. But as Beck told us in one of their videos recently, Amberlynn only recently began to respect the wishes of the pronouns and the name. Eggman, hello. My 4th super chat in one night only for you, Jordy. Thank you, Eggman. I really appreciate that. As far as I know, you are the only Eggman here. Oh, gosh. Who knows now? Egg Woman might pop up. Benny Boop, thank you for 2 months. I'm making pancakes. Does anyone want some? I think I have enough batter. I wouldn't mind a pancake. Certainly not a waffle after tonight's live stream. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a pancake. Save me some. Thank you, Benny. I appreciate your 2 months of membership. Frantic Yak, nice to see you. I just got pulled over for speeding while listening to the live. Frantic Yak. No speeding. You got a lead foot, don't ya? Oh my gosh. Did you get a ticket? I hope you didn't get a ticket. Well, you can't blame me. See, like if Amberlynn would have been in that situation, it would have been my fault. I hope they let you off with a warning. I'm not happy to hear that, Frantic Yak. Oh, geez. Well, sorry to hear that, Frantic Yak. All right, guys. Well, I think that is going to be it for our live stream on this lovely Sunday. I really appreciate you guys still being here at the very end. If you wouldn't mind before closing out of YouTube to like the stream, it just takes a hot second. I'd really appreciate it. Really appreciate all of the participation, donations, gifted memberships, Martina especially. Thank you, Martina. Everything that was sent in this evening, you guys mean the world to me. You seriously do. I really appreciate all that you guys do for me here on YouTube. It is so fun. Such a good time we have on here. We will be back soon. Not sure about tomorrow. Maybe the next day. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow. Who knows? But yeah, we will be back when we are back. So everyone have a good rest of your night. Thank you so much for sending that in, Frantic Yak. And I will see you guys soon. Go forth, be warm, stay normal. And we will be back for more shenanigans before you know it.